Get that glass bottle off the rail, dude.
In the trash, man.
Or that.
Do it blown.
Oh, I thought you put that liquor in the trash.
Tool gonna be tool, man.
All right, we back with these perspectives, baby.
Let's go.
Back with these perspectives to encourage growth and promote culture. And we back, man. I feel good, man. I feel good.
Let's dive into this.
Get my
Sound
back,
bad.
got my body moving.
Get my body moving. What he say? What he say?
Nigga said, stomp on them with dress shoes. Kid up the cold.
Kid at the coat. Rest in peace, John.
Oh, that nigga dead?
He died. Yeah, he been died.
Oh,
It's
you
your boy,
should've seen that
your boy
line.
Z.O.
Man, go ahead.
Jizzle 3K.
It's Jigaboo.
I started out with nothing and I still had most of it.
That's your boy
We are.
Deuce. We are.
Hate debaters.
Hate debaters.
Hate
Hate
debaters.
Hate
Hate
debaters.
debaters.
Hate debaters. Hate debaters. All right, well, y'all know what it is. First order of business. Anybody want to clear the air about anything?
My words is my words.
You want to clear the air, Dukes?
I don't remember. I don't remember nothing from last week.
All right, so this is what we going to do.
Oh,
Because we ain't clear the air in like, I don't know, probably like 5-6 episodes.
Since that motherfucking freedom of speech episode.
since we said psych, nah, ain't no point.
That's that.
Yeah,
Freedom
psych,
of speech.
nah,
episode.
psych, nah.
I'm going to toss clear the air in the trash. And if somebody ever want to, then they just go ahead
Bring it
and
up.
piss out
Track.
and do it
Ah,
in the
keep
beginning.
that shit
We
going.
gonna clear the air. For what?
It's a quick little
Look
thing.
here, man. My man said his words is his words.
Oh, my words
You
is
said
definitely
that.
always my words.
I said my words is hate debated words.
He lied.
I don't be saying
and
that.
and
So-
Jiggz don't be giving no physics. So.
Sometimes I bring it back. Sometimes I bring it all the way back again.
It depends if it's raining
Sometimes I
outside.
retract
or
it and
sunny.
then re-retract
All
it.
right, so we just gonna trash it. All right, now second order of business as always.
You add something new.
Inspirational spotlight. Nah.
Oh.
Anybody got anything for inspirational spotlight?
Nah.
All right, cool. We gonna trash that shit too then.
Damn.
It's like, nah.
Damn. I say nah.
It's like nah. But I do have somebody, but I want to wait because I want to. With the inspirational spotlights, I'm gonna bring more to it, and so I'm gonna wait unless y'all want to shout somebody out.
Ain't got nobody.
Nah.
All right, boom. All right, so I do got something new. I'm gonna introduce.
I'll go first. Let
This-
me shout somebody out.
Oh,
Go
wow.
ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Ho.
Nah, he
Say
good.
nah.
I ain't gonna laugh.
I want to shout somebody. I don't care. Shout out to my babies, Josiah and Sky, as well as Riley. She was a vital part of the festivities this past weekend. Y'all are beautiful young women, young ladies, and I want to let y'all know that I
Talk
love
louder,
y'all.
man.
Okay, that's it.
You got the Instagram.
Respect.
They don't have no Instagram.
All right.
Well, I was in Florida this past weekend. Well, this past week, and I want to shout out Plan International. This dude walked up on me and he was talking about they was trying to raise money to help kids and sex trafficking and kids that ain't have no homes. You know what I'm saying? Homeless kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I forgot his name. I want to say Azriel. It's something in that nature, but he works for Plan International.
Did you get his IG?
No. I
We
got
just
his
gonna-
card. I'm going to send you the picture. And then people can holler at him. He lives in Hollywood, Florida.
Damn.
Hollywood, Florida. So,
All right, salute to y'all, man.
that's
And to the babies, salute to y'all.
and I'm pretty sure they do got a website. I think I Googled
I
that.
love y'all, young.
I just put the card on there or something.
Yeah.
But I got one.
Inspirational
It's real.
spotlight.
Yeah, it's
Let
real.
it out.
Man,
simple,
hold up.
man.
5 minutes ago, niggas ain't had nothing.
Nah.
I mean, this ain't no. I was just, you know, what I'm
It's
saying,
real
shout
simple.
somebody
All
out.
right,
Real
go
quick,
ahead.
real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I want to shout out all three of y'all, man, for this consistency.
Oh shit, Nick.
No, we taking this thing serious, man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
appreciate
Yeah,
y'all,
yeah.
man. Love y'all, man.
We almost half a year in.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dope, man. How we just keep this thing going every week, man.
Yeah, I'm proud of
Like
y'all.
this, for sure.
I'm proud.
1.5, yeah.
What? 1.5 what? So what you saying? 3
He 1.5 bottles, huh?
What you 1.5,
Why you
man?
over there squirming and moving, nigga? What you doing?
I feel good. Just like you said.
I'm my
nigga
mama. All right.
He backed out of his deal.
All right, let's go. I'm bringing something new, right?
All right.
So what we gonna do is I got 4 sayings. It's for the culture, B.
For the culture kings.
The culture kings. So I pulled 4 sayings from the culture, and it's 1 through 4. We gonna draw numbers in this joint. All three of us gonna pick one. Whatever number shows up the most, that's the quote we gotta use throughout the pod.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all might know him, y'all might not.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I had to put it back.
So, for instance, open it. See what it is.
Oh, all
Cause
right.
you're gonna have to
I
put
thought
it
we
You
back.
gotta put it
wait.
back. Nah.
Oh, I see.
Nah,
I
we
see.
all going. It's gonna be one quote that we all gonna use.
I see.
You gotta find out how to implement it.
All right, I got one.
One. All right, go ahead. Put it in there. Shake it up. So, for instance, like if I use rental spoons, like if we pick one in the jungle, was rental spoon. Y'all know where that's from, right?
Yeah,
course.
Martin.
So we have to. I pick one.
Okay.
That's it.
No, it ain't.
Nah,
Cause
there's one more.
Yeah,
Gonna have to
one
break the
more.
tie.
Yeah.
Come on, Jiggz, get full.
y'all might draw the same number.
Let's get
I
full,
don't need you
Jiggz.
shake my shit, young. What you doing, young? This nigga a cheater, young.
Let's get number
I
4,
don't trust you,
Jiggz.
man.
I used to be a bartender.
And if you pick one, I'ma still
Margaritas and shit.
shake. God damn, why you pick 3? I said 4, nigga.
Yeah, it's gonna
He
be
picked
two.
one. That's 3 number ones.
That's one.
It is. Oh, nah,
This nigga rigged
Oh,
it,
yeah.
Majority
Nah,
rules.
nah.
Oh, yeah.
Majority rules.
This nigga rigged it.
I'm still gonna shake.
I didn't rig shit.
Because if I pick one,
Let me
then-
just make sure, young.
Bro, I'm not
Ain't no
cheater.
number on this joint,
I
young.
ain't no cheater. Y'all know what's up.
This nigga rigged it.
I rigged it, nigga.
All right.
that shit in there.
Nah,
I'm
he ain't
still
rigged it,
one
he ain't
shake.
rigged it.
Hold on. That shit in there.
Hold on. I want to make sure you don't know which one I got.
He said I still
I
want
might
shake.
pick one anyway.
Y'all know. It was destined.
It was meant to be. Yeah.
It was
Talk about
destined.
bartender, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up.
Roll them in a circle of niggas and watch me break them. Damn. So y'all should know this one.
Oh shit.
He picked one.
Y'all
you
definitely
know?
should know this one.
The way it's
And
balled
so,
up.
Damn!
What,
picked one.
He got
The
one
way
for
it's
him?
balled
No
up.
bullshit.
Yeah.
It was destined for us to
I
pick
don't
one.
know.
All right, let's
see
get
that.
it.
All right, so this
That was
one-
a full
this-
winner.
So
I
this
ain't
one
never
came,
seen it in
this
my
one
life.
came from like a Vine video a
Played a
couple
lot of
years
it.
It's
ago.
meant to be.
And so this quote is "Back up, Terry." Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Back up, Terry.
Back up, Terry.
Put it in the reverse.
Yeah, put it in reverse, Terry. So yeah,
So what's the quote?
just know that's it. Back up, you gotta find a way to use it.
All right.
I don't know that joint. I'm trying to think.
There's a nigga in a wheelchair. Some fireworks. was
Nah,
going
cause
Oh!
Jizzle knew the social media. He ain't been on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I ain't
So,
been on that thing.
a
Yeah.
lot of these Jones.
So back up, Terry.
Back up, Terry.
He said, "Back up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry." He said, "Oh no, Terry, come on."
All right, back up, Terry.
So that's yeah. All right, so let's get to these theses. All right. I got a pre-thesis, matter of fact.
Mm.
I don't even know where this came from, but I was just like, "Fuck this, I want to say it." So pre-thesis.
Go ahead.
Niggas that eat pussy don't give a fuck about life.
What?
Cool.
I disagree.
Nah. Niggas that eat ass don't give a fuck about life.
Like them too. They don't give a fuck about nothing.
They take it to the extreme.
Oh shit. Nigga.
It's like, nah, whatever you do with your life is what you do with your life. I don't
Yeah,
care.
Jiggz said, "Cool."
Cool. Fuck him. Fuck them all.
You gonna say fuck yourself?
I don't be eating pussy.
Oh, all right, cool.
I have before.
It's a rare delicacy.
Oh my goodness.
Not to my liking.
Grow up, young.
It's a,
Grow the
it's
fuck
a
up.
delicacy. What you talking about, dude?
Said
What
grow
is you
up.
talking
You
about?
trying to
dude?
bend the lines, be cool and shit.
You said Deuce. Hold up.
Type
You
cool
said
shit you
Yeah,
on, man.
what you talking about?
That's
you talking
Jiggz said that.
You said grow the fuck up.
Oh nah, I thought he talking about delicacy. Yeah, grow
Nah,
the
I talking
fuck
about
up.
delicacy.
Fuck all that.
That's
I
a rare
used-
delicacy.
I
That's
used
not
to.
to my liking.
Mm.
No, I said I've done it before. They say I used to.
What if he said he did grow up? That's why he don't do it no more.
Why you ain't doing no more? Cause you was like,
It's just not to my liking, man.
He grew up.
you smelled that lip.
He
Not
couldn't
to my-
wash it off.
So if your woman
He
say,
couldn't wash it off. That shit was on.
So
for
if your
a
woman
freaking
want
whole
it, you ain't
24
gonna do it?
hours.
I probably will.
I see he on. I told.
But I ain't just about to be like, ha.
Can't wait to eat that pussy, baby.
That's cause
oh yeah, that's a
That's
little.
'cause
gross.
That's some freaking.
that's cause he don't care about life. Them the niggas that don't care about life.
Eat that pussy.
I'm going home. Eat
Damn,
the shit out of
baby.
my wife.
That nigga only had 3 pussies in his whole lifetime. I told you can't grow no motherfucker beard.
You said
That's
how
true.
many? You said how many?
3 pussies.
I definitely
That's
can count.
literally true.
I definitely can count how many.
I can too. None.
I care about my.
So what's
my
my
mouth.
excuse?
Hold up,
'Cause
you
I
ain't
got
know it?
Damn.
never. I still never.
Do you smell it?
Nah.
What you mean, do you smell it?
If
nigga?
you watch this, comment if you think. Sorry, no.
If you think somebody lying,
oh yeah,
go ahead and send a video clip and say that nigga lying. He ate this pussy.
Hey,
that's what I was saying.
$1,000 hard-earned dollars to the woman who could say that I ate her pussy and provide evidence.
It's gonna be hard to do
You
that.
know they
nigga.
gonna lie.
How you gonna provide evidence?
Them
You gotta
old ass
provide
flip
evidence.
phones, people that got rid of those.
Of course they gonna lie because I ain't never did it. So
They gonna have a
They
video.
gonna Photoshop
They gonna
that
have,
shit
nah, they
on
gonna have
there.
a phone.
I'm gonna have a whole sex tape out of this junk.
They gonna have a phone recording. On.
Pinata Farms. Damn.
Have a man on a phone
This is the messed
recording.
up thing though. I might get got because I ain't never did it, but I might get got because I swear I don't know what it is, but in this area, in this DMV area, I can't go a month without somebody thinking they know me, and they don't know me. I told y'all, nigga rolled up on me. I'm walking at break. I'm walking to the Wawa. The Joker rolled up like, "Hey Jay," and I turn around. I'm walking with my man. He like, "You know him?" I'm like, "Nah," but it sounded like he called my name though. Dude riding past in a van with a little work junk with his somebody else in it, co-worker in it. He's like, "Hey Jay," and I'm looking at him like, "How you know me?" He's like, "Ain't your name AJ?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like, I was like, "Yeah, but I don't know you." And he was looking at me. He was like, and he said what he thought was my first name, but it was something else. I was like, "Nah, that ain't my name." And I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy. You look just like my man." I'm like, I look at my man. I said, "See, I can't. This shit I never fail."
That's wild that y'all had the same name. though.
That's everywhere I go.
Yeah,
You got a familiar face, my boy.
that's
They be
what I
like,
said, man.
Deuce, well, how the fuck you know me? They skirt. Oh shit.
They about to spin the motherfucking
They
block.
try to pull capers on me.
You got a bad
Spin the
reputation, my
motherfucking
guy.
block.
Something.
That ain't
Yeah.
good, my guy.
Yeah, man. I can't hang with you out in the public. Oh, but let me rewind real quick.
All right.
Like, share, subscribe, comment.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Send a
For
video
sure.
Stay
clip.
good.
That
Yeah.
free
Do that
love.
interact.
Free love.
Yeah, do the
Interaction
thing.
helps us,
Yeah.
help you,
Shout out to Ebony Matthews.
and give you what you want.
Yeah, for sure.
Ebony Matthews. Oh, yeah, you got a gift coming.
Who that is? Oh, Shorty.
She's
Yeah.
the one that sent us the video.
Appreciate
Them
you.
questions.
And she's
You know
the
what
one
I'm
that
saying?
asked us the questions.
Feel that. I feel that.
Speaking of
Yeah.
questions, I got a question for y'all.
Oh shit.
All right, come on.
Question.
I got two, but I'm gonna give y'all one right now.
Just give us one.
Give us one.
All right, so what would y'all do in this scenario, right? Somebody asked me this earlier. So put y'all in this person's shoes, right? Say you met a woman, right? And she has a daughter. She's like 4 months old.
Okay.
And you raise this daughter. She like 22 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's about to get married.
Okay.
You pay for the wedding. You know,
Uh-huh.
you're her father, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything's going smooth. And then she says she wants her real father to walk her down the aisle. How would you feel?
I wouldn't feel no way.
I wouldn't feel no
Cause
way.
she gonna treat me the same
I ain't
way.
gonna feel no
she
way.
just had a preference on who she wanted to walk her down the aisle.
I probably would rather her real father walk her down.
Fuck no.
Her having a preference on who she wants to walk her down the aisle doesn't change like
It's her
our
wedding.
relationship.
I respect
I
that.
gotta
I
treat
paid
you
for the
different.
motherfucker.
It's her wedding.
So you gonna say I ain't paying for
respect
shit?
that.
So what?
I
Because I'm
respect
not
that
walking her
100%.
down the
That's
aisle, I'm
petty.
not gonna pay.
Hell yeah. I'm like, hold
It's
on.
still your
Back
daughter,
up,
though.
Terry. Put it in reverse.
Now you gonna send a bill? You gonna send a bill to the real dad?
Her real father
You
named
gonna
Terry.
send an invoice?
Real name.
I'm gonna bounce
Her real
that
father named
motherfucker.
Terry. Hey, hold Terry, back up.
Back up, Terry.
Back up, sir. Yeah, I
You
got
doing,
you.
Terry?
I got you.
Yeah.
We
Nah, but I agree. That makes sense though. But somebody, I hope that helps.
Damn.
I probably
I
will
mean,
only be paying.
I wouldn't be mad about
I probably
that.
will
man.
only
I
be
don't-
paying because I love her and because she, you know what I'm saying. I consider her my own, or you know,
I'm only
whatever the
paying
case.
because you created that scenario. Because in real life, I probably wouldn't be.
Damn.
Her husband need to be paying for that.
2022 now, baby.
Her and her husband need to put some skin in the
No
game.
bullshit.
Respect.
You put skin in the game, you care more.
I mean,
I won't be
unless
paying
I-
for your
you know,
shit.
Unless I'm already rich. I mean, you talking about she 22. So she talking about 22 years from now. I am rich, so it probably ain't gonna be nothing. Little
I ain't
drop
paying
in
for
the
no
bucket.
marriage.
Damn. Drop
Like,
my
You ain't paying for the
I'm not
marriage?
paying for the marriage. I'm
She
paying
gonna
for
have
the
to show
wedding.
me how much
Yeah.
she care about her own motherfucking relationship before I start investing.
Oh, that's crazy.
He
You
said-
Put a
petty as
deposit.
He
shit,
say that now.
I'm
You
dead
petty
ass.
as shit.
Nigga, they getting married. That's how much they care about the relationship.
That ain't enough. Motherfuckers get divorced every fucking year.
Just don't pay for the
I'm
next
paying.
one, nigga.
If I can
I
pay,
know.
I'm paying.
I ain't paying for shit.
Just pay for that. Pay for the divorce.
He say that now.
I'll
just
buy
because-
her a home.
He say that
before I
now because
spend
he
money on a
ain't
marriage.
he ain't wealthy. If the
Respect.
nigga had money, that joint would definitely
I pay for school
send him in the definite.
and a
change.
home,
Hell yeah. I'm gonna make it
maybe a
happen.
car. No marriage.
I'm not paying for school.
Well, damn, you'll pay for a marriage but not school.
Yeah, it's two completely different.
I'm gonna have to pay for school.
Why?
Why?
Government gonna make me pay for
Nigga,
school.
Well, I'm in that boat too, but I got another child.
You said government gonna make you pay for school. What you mean?
Not for school, but he's still gonna be paying a percentage.
Oh, he
of
talking
it.
about for oh yeah. That ain't shit though.
Yeah, I know. I got my
Like
letter
200 a month. What?
next August. I can't wait. I'm gonna throw a motherfucking celebration. Hope all y'all come. I got a letter in the mail. Emancipation.
What the fuck does that mean?
Hey, that nigga lip shriveled up.
Emancipation, nigga.
Emancipation.
Oh.
She turned
From
18.
child support.
You lying. This nigga lying like shit.
I'm gonna show you the joint.
Yeah, you gotta show me that.
I'm happy for you though. You got to frame that bitch.
I
What,
got
what
it.
name
Like a
is
diploma.
I
What-
got it. Hey,
who
yeah, it's
name
been
was on
a
that
long
jump?
time coming. I remember telling you don't do it.
It's my motherfucking name on
You
there.
graduating. Put that motherfucking cap on.
Oh my goodness. I
You
can't
graduate with her.
So what
Both of
we
y'all
so,
graduate.
Motherfucker. Fuck,
so
man,
where we
might-
going,
We
son?
might
You
go
gonna
out
dance on
Vegas.
stage with her.
When is it?
August.
So you could take that money now and
Like, my man
and
on
invest
child
it.
support now. We going up, baby.
You can take that money that you ain't gotta pay every month and
That nigga
make
said
investments now.
emancipation.
He said that cloud is gone.
Yeah,
Oh nah.
he gonna buy more liquor.
No, don't say it like that, man.
I'm gonna have to end this friendship.
Unfortunately.
He gonna,
Nah. I'm gonna take that money and invest that shit because I'm gonna buy more liquor starting January. I looked at my health care. I was paying too much. I said, nigga, I don't go to the doctor. Give me that little. First, I picked the standard. I thought the standard was the lowest. They said, nah, the standard is the highest. I said, how? They said, you paying some cheap shit for copay. I said, what about the other one? It's like a fucking $300 difference. I said, bitch, I should kill you.
Give me my money.
It's time.
he said,
You
I'm
gotta
gonna buy
let that
more
fine
liquor.
line, man.
He said, I'm gonna buy more liquor starting January. He already, you planning for destruction.
It was times I had to drink some Irkin jerk because,
Yeah, Jay.
hey, I couldn't afford the expensive shit. Now I can just,
Yeah, I could just splurge on
Ace
something.
of Spades and shit.
All right, man. Let's get to this.
Don Julio,
Let's get to
1942.
this. Let's get to this.
All right, man.
All right. My thesis is for today, Kevin Hart is the best comedian ever.
Fuck no.
I gotta
Right.
use the bathroom. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hands down. You got
But that's your thesis?
That's my
I'm gonna say
thesis.
my thesis right quick. Interracial adoption should be banned.
all right. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead, drain the main vein. Don't hit the light. Go ahead, Jiggz.
Parent favoritism is real.
All right.
Fuck Jiggz, man.
All right.
The truth.
People let the world's perception stop them from growing.
All
I'm
right.
glad you did that because I was gonna do something similar to that. I'm glad I didn't now.
I was holding my
Nigga,
breath. I
no,
thought
you,
I did something
no,
like
you
that.
wasn't.
I want everything.
You just think about doing one like that?
Yeah, but I was moved today by the children.
That's why
So
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
buy
act on it.
I'm
about
about to
to
go
do
hard. I'm about to go hard. You gonna be mad at me.
You go first.
Go
and
hard.
go
Like, nah.
hard.
I go. I mean, I don't care. I go first. I've been going first for the last couple episodes.
Yeah,
I'm
He
fine
actually
with
did.
it.
I was
That's
surprised
true.
at that.
I've been doing that intentionally.
Nigga, hurry up and squeeze that shit out.
I know,
You
man.
about to find his ass.
Stop playing with yourself, man. You shake it more than once. You're playing with it. I'm shaking more than 3 times because you gotta shake it more than once.
Yeah, because it's still.
Make sure you flush too.
Yeah. Wipe the toilet off too, you trifling ass nigga.
Back up, sir, and flush.
Wash them filthy ass hands.
This nigga wait till we record.
Let me get some water.
He wait till we record it.
Wow, motherfucker, should have been taking them.
I know. I gotta use the bathroom.
I just hit him
I know.
on that second.
I think I surprised him with that. Kevin Hart is the best comedian ever.
That jump tore him up. Make sure that jump
say
closed,
what?
bro.
That's insane.
What you mean this is what's insane about it? But
I apologize. I made it quick. I ain't even wipe my ass.
alright. You going first for that.
This nigga about to be
Oh, whole time, yeah.
Both
Fine.
over
This
here.
your fine.
Give me the penny.
Take the fine.
Get this shit up out of here. I always go first. It's like, nah.
Lying like this nigga ain't went
Nah,
first.
I ain't went first in
how
like,
long?
I ain't went first in like 6 episodes.
Like 10.
They got my motherfucker. They got my message. Tails. Interracial adoption should be banned.
Oh, she skipping.
It might
She
be.
skipping a line. It's tails too.
Now it's tails.
It's gonna
All
be-
right.
Don't turn that page.
I ain't got shit on the other page.
I disagree.
Look at this shit.
I definitely disagree.
Look, I ain't got nothing for the lose either, so
Oh, you disagree?
I disagree.
All right, we could talk about. What you mean you disagree?
I disagree. You said interracial.
Hey,
Adoption should
I
be
disagree.
banned.
I
Yeah, that's-
disagree.
I
I
disagree.
disagree.
You
hold
gotta
on.
explain yourself.
What you think I mean by interracial adoption?
Like a white family adopting a
A
black
black
kid.
family.
Okay,
Yeah.
bet.
Hey.
You on it. All right, so we gonna talk about culture and race. That's your identity. Like, it can't be separated from who you are. How can you learn your history? And I'm talking about
Niggas.
a white
I also
family
disagree. For sure now.
adopting a black kid or whatever. How can you learn your history from people who didn't experience your history? You know what I'm saying? Majority of their ancestors created your history. Y'all get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
go ahead. Break
Keep
it
going,
down
though.
then.
So, like, how can you relate to that?
Easy.
Okay.
Keep going.
And then I said, what if, like, they tell you that there's no such thing as racism, and then you get in a situation where there is racism,
I should have did that as a thesis.
like coming from
You
a
can
black,
switch
Nah, I ain't gonna switch it.
coming from a black man in a black household. Like, I was kind of prepped
For racism?
for racial profiling, like the world as a black man. Like, a white person couldn't tell me that. They could be like, "Oh, I don't see no color, nigga. We all see color." You see what I'm saying? So they putting that shit in your mind, like, there's no racism and this and that out here. And
I am gonna change it.
then when you get into it, you don't even know how to prepare
Stay
yourself.
with your shit.
You don't even know how to prepare yourself for it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then their family and friends might not agree with, like, having a different race in their circle. And it's not their decision, but you could be subjected to, like, bullying or being labeled as an outcast, a black sheep of the family. And you like,
Black sheep of a family.
what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm just here because I was adopted, but the grandparents don't fuck with you.
Did
Like,
you see the Colin Kaepernick jump on Netflix?
Nah.
Nah.
What's it called? I want to say Black and White. I can't remember what it's called. But you know, that's his story. Black kid.
His real life.
For real?
Yeah,
he's like,
adopted
it's
by
like
a
a
white
documentary.
family, white mother, white father. Adopted by. Well, his real mother was white, but I think his real father is black.
Black,
But he don't know his parents. Like, he don't know his real parents. He was adopted by a white woman and a white. That jump powerful because it's explained. It shows exactly what you were explaining. So he
Okay.
was experiencing, because I think it was like somewhere like Northern California where he was raised or something. It was like where the whites are, not where it ain't the part where the Negroes reside.
The Negroes.
Or diversity.
Yeah, it was just
Okay.
like mostly whites. But he was growing up and he experienced racism as a football player, like as a high school football player.
Yeah, I think I seen the first episode.
Yeah. So like he was trying to play, he was clearly better than the white kid that was playing quarterback, but they already had the idea that this is who we want to play quarterback regardless if this black kid is better or not. He doesn't fit the look that we want to have as a quarterback regardless of his abilities and everything. And because he was raised by
White people.
the white family, he wasn't really understanding
Wow.
Why he
what was
being
going
treated
on.
like that.
And the problem was they wasn't seeing it like that because they're white.
They
So
couldn't-
really they
couldn't even
shared
really
the same
understand.
kind of sentiments. Yeah, they shared the same ideologies and everything as their white counterparts. But he's seeing it differently because he's actually the one that's black. He's actually the one that's being treated
Yeah,
a
going
certain
through it.
way. So, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I still disagree though.
What's your thoughts on it, Jizzle?
So I would say that makes 100%. Now I agree with that 100% what Zoe said or whatever. But like when it comes to like a child, I think every child should get unconditional love. If it comes from anybody, it don't matter what it is. If they black, white, whatever. So if a white family can give a black child unconditional love, then I think that's what they should be. Especially if they're coming from a hostile environment. Or vice versa, if a black family can give a white child unconditional love, like, I think that's what it is. But like, all right, so think of it from this perspective. Say you was adopted by a white family, right?
Right.
And they don't know what a black child goes through or like a black man goes through. But like because you are their child, now they're worried about you, so now they're doing research about what black men go through.
They really can't. They
They can't understand it, but they can sympathize and
Because
see
they care for you.
Because they care for you. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
need your sympathy.
But must
You do if
you
you're their
do
child.
if
you
you
don't.
do-
You
No,
their
you
child
don't.
now. You
Look,
their child
I'll
now.
tell you, I don't need your sympathy because it's not gonna help me.
It will.
No, it ain't.
It is gonna help
They
you.
can fight for you more than
So
nothing.
I read this article. I'm glad you said what you said because I disagree with Deuce also, but I disagree with the fuck you just said.
Wait,
too.
let me go.
But it made me
Before you
even
go-
more disagree with Deuce.
let me go before you.
Now
do
hold
that.
up, because I'm gonna just piggyback on what he said. I'm not gonna say my point yet. But I read this article a couple years ago. It was written by a white woman, and she was married to a black dude, and so she couldn't understand like why he was all enthusiastic about certain things. And so she had, sometimes they share a car. Her light was out. Her tail light was out on the car that she drives. And he was always on her about getting the tail light fixed. He said, you need to get that tail light fixed. Get that. She's not thinking it's a big deal.
Right.
But he's like, you need to get that tail light fixed. You need to get that tail. She never did it. And so one day they was out together and he was driving. And they got pulled over and she seen how the police officer treated her husband.
For a fucking tail light.
For the, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and she had wrote, this was a white woman that wrote this article. She was like, I never understood it. And she was like, even now, she experienced it. I mean, that she got to see it firsthand, but she's like, even now, there's still things I don't understand, because the article I was reading was about interracial marriages. And that was like one of my main reasons why I said I can't see myself with a white girl, because it's almost impossible for her to understand my plight. And that was like him telling her to get that tail light fixed, because he knows what could happen to him. He knows the trouble that it'll bring him. She just can't understand that. She just doesn't have that perspective. She just doesn't have that kind of history and plight where she has to worry about and be concerned about little small things. So she doesn't know what her white woman or the white man doesn't know what it's like when a police officer pulls up behind you and you got to make sure, like, I gotta make sure I'm not have a threatening tone, like my posture ain't this. Like when you ride past the police officer, you just looking for a good 30 seconds to make sure he don't pull off on the side of the road. Yeah. Like they don't understand that, because they could talk back like, why'd you pull me over? Like I used to do that shit and it ain't.
I used to be like, I used to have nothing, like no warrants, no guns in the car, and still be nervous if I get pulled over or
for sure.
see a police officer.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I'm clean. Why the fuck am I nervous? Like they don't understand that shit.
But I be clean all the time.
I agree that
if the police come around, we outside, I'm running.
All right, let me hear you. Why you disagree, Jiggz?
Yeah.
All right, that's why I disagree. Because I'm gonna flip it. You said a white family raising a black child. I'm gonna say a black family raising a white child.
Nah, nigga, let me go, because you about to fuck my shit up.
Nah, you just told me go.
Let him go. Let him go. I want to hear this, how you flip it.
Only reason I'm saying that is because once I would say Caucasian people or children are integrated more with black people, they can start to understand better and you start to learn more. They actually even pick up mannerisms from us. We pick up certain things from them and we go forward. Like we got men, Weebay and Blue. You know what I'm saying?
You saying Blue?
I do then. Fuck it.
Oh.
Okay.
So they're white. They grew up around black people, right? And they understand, like, and they know that they have certain advantages that we don't have. But they also understand that we do go through shit that suburban Caucasians don't go through, that they're not challenged with. And it's because of them growing up around black people. So being with black people can also help that culture understand and help them fight for us and with us when it comes to, like, compassion and things like that.
Experience is better than understanding.
But ain't that kind of what I said?
It's true, but over time they get
unconditional love. I just said it in the parents' perspective.
I got a whole different perspective.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna flip it like James did.
Oh, go ahead.
Where you was like, I ain't forget the white people raising the black kid. I disagree because I think black families should be able to raise the white kids. They already been doing that since slavery.
Yeah, breastfeed them,
right?
And all that.
Yeah, like the woman always be, she be like the mother to the
it's
white,
like a wet nurse.
the white slaver.
That's what they call it.
And so I feel like now gotta get even. We should.
What?
Now I feel like the black
Explain
kids should
yourself.
be able to adopt the white kids.
That's why I should have made
Slow
my
down,
thesis.
sir.
White people can't adopt black
She
children.
said, "Slow down,
But I said
Slow down,
interracial,
sir.
so I
You
get
should've
you.
said
So
that.
Go
damn
ahead,
speed
nah,
bump
go ahead.
right there. Watch yourself.
Nah, I'm saying.
right, let
we
me
gotta train them.
Let me go to.
So
let me
you
go
know,
to
I'm
this.
joking, y'all. I'm joking.
All right, let me go to this.
Back the fuck up, Terry. You going crazy.
Let me
was
go to
joking.
this. I know
I
it
was
ain't
joking.
all, but I hate when white people adopt black children, right? Black little boys, and they dress them up as girls.
What?
They can be fucking 6 months years old, ain't even
Hey,
1 year old.
please.
I don't know what you.
Please.
I don't know what it's
Yeah.
on.
Because when I initially disagreed, hold up. This is what I was going to say.
Come back it up, turn, put it in the reverse. Bring that ass over here.
This is what I was This is what I was going to say. The first thought that came in my mind when I initially said I disagree was this. I was like, I don't think that interracial adoptions should be banned. I think that interracial, I think they should be banned. And what's the joke? Like same sex and same sex gender adoption should be banned.
I do believe that too, though.
Like
that one, I believe.
It's
Only
no
because that shit can confuse a child.
I ain't even, so this hurt me, dog.
Can.
I'm just being real. This hurt me. We know somebody who child had got taken from him and was put with 2 gay men. And I was hot.
You said we? I know.
He said I was hot.
Yeah, we know. You know
Just
him.
tell us after
You
the
just
jump,
probably don't know the story.
Oh, okay.
Do I
was-
know him too?
Yeah, you know him.
Tell us after.
You know him.
All right, cool.
But the child was put with 2 gay men. It was a boy. And he was put with 2 gay men for a temporary time. He was staying with them like they was supposed to be like adoptive parents or whatever. Thank God it didn't end up permanently, but they grew like a whole. I don't care if I get some flack for this shit either, but they like built a whole relationship with this kid, and they really wanted to be a part of this kid's life. I'm like, hold up, he living with them? He's like, man, it was fucked up shit. I'm like, nah, fuck that. What I gotta do? That shit pissed me off. It ain't even my son, but it's my man's son. I'm like, nah, fuck that. That ain't how he about to be raised. We ain't rocking like this.
I don't mind the relationship part, like them having a relationship with the child, because they gonna have relationships with all kind of people. Good
But we
people,
can
bad
make that
people,
into
gay
another
Nah,
piece
but
of stuff.
not a parental child relationship. Not my child. Now my child not about to go be with
So
a
it was-
homosexual couple,
so it was
and it's like
it was temporary, right?
these are my 2 daddies.
It was temporary.
It could have
daddies,
ended. It could have ended
Three.
up.
You
It
the
could have
third.
ended up permanent.
But was it
was
a chance he was going to come back to the legal guardian?
yeah?
See, nah.
How old was the child?
Ah man, I don't, he probably was like 5 back then or something.
they
man.
coulda
like
easily-
4 or 5 years
that
old.
right there, I would have needed to like,
Because they could have
separate
easily
them,
influenced
Yeah, that's,
and
that child like
manipulated that
easily a
child.
sponge.
12 or
Yeah.
13. He
That's
already
my,
likes
that's my
females.
point already. Your lifestyle alone is already teaching this child this, and I disagree
Exactly.
with that lifestyle for my child.
Exactly.
Now, if he grew up and choose that, that's on him. But that's not. This is not what I'm
Yeah, you
teaching
don't want to
him.
lead him.
Yeah,
Like, go that way right there.
yeah, that's not.
Men are supposed to show this kind of affection to another man. It's not. You're not supposed
He
to.
said,
Well,
hated it.
if it feels natural to you, then you can do it.
He said,
but
back
it's not.
up, Terry.
You don't want to lead. You don't wanna lead.
Oh, yeah.
Put it in reverse. Almody.
Go ahead.
My
though.
nigga said, put it in reverse.
But yeah, like the bride, I forgot her name. I want to say Charlie Theron's or whatever. She dressing these little boys up in pink and dresses and
Yeah, that bothers me. Man.
can't even speak. And then they growing up and now they transgender little girls, black boys. Like, I don't like that shit. And you don't see stories about black parents adopting black children or white children and turn them into
the
opposite sex.
Yeah,
Hey,
that is kind of weird, man.
That's
Like,
weird.
why you
I
want
don't
to get? Why you
understand.
want to get a black kid to do that? Like, why you ain't?
No, when you
Why
said
CPS
that, that's
ain't
weird.
doing something about that? Like, what the fuck?
I'm talking
That's
about
allowed?
Because that's
I'm
the
talking
government.
about-
That's
I'm
part of
talking,
the government.
Wild
I'm
as
talking
shit.
more about the normal families. I don't know about all that.
I'm just saying this is a part of
Nah,
the
a
normal
lot of them
thing.
motherfuckers
Some people
that's
They
think
trying to
that's
make
normal.
that the norm. Yeah,
A lot of
Yeah,
people
that's-
that's within that system, they be like praying on kids and shit.
Nah, that's.
I look.
that's
I
sad.
grew
real,
up.
bro.
So
Oh my goodness.
No,
I
but
got
I grew
family,
up
bro, who
knowing.
was in that system.
I grew up knowing about adults. Like I hear my parents talk, and the people that I was in daycare with, hearing about foster parents like getting paid off the child. Like
Getting
they
money.
basically
Yeah,
was
it's-
using. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
sad.
basically
Damn,
just
they-
taking advantage
It
of that
ain't-
opportunity.
But they get a good little penny too off each child.
I don't know how much they getting, but
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like a hustle almost. Like they get the kid, boom, boom. It's extra
I get.
money
I
on the
think.
back end,
I think some
right?
people look at it like that.
They
but
do that, and some of them are literally preying on kids. Like they touch the motherfucking kids.
I don't know. I ain't never been in that system.
I done
or anything
heard
like that,
stories
but-
about that shit.
But I know somebody, right? He's not a friend of mine, but I had a conversation with him. He was breaking down like he's a what would you call it, a foster father?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a.
I
want
want to be one day.
And his foster child was black,
Okay.
and
is he black?
No.
he's not black. And he was telling me and expressing to me, like breaking it down before he even told me the child was black, how much he loved this child, like, and he felt like. Let me back up. The child's mother is a crackhead, right?
Uh-huh.
The child's father is a crackhead, and he's not doing anything for the child
So
to
this
put
was
him
a-
in a better
So
situation.
this was a crack baby.
I guess if you want to put it that way, yeah.
Maybe.
But like, but long story short, right?
Say it was a crack
Maybe.
baby.
No, I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
he
know.
was.
I don't know
Maybe
if they
not.
was on crack when he had
You're a
that. You know what
fucking
I'm
kid, a
saying?
crack baby, man.
Look,
Why
but
you
listen.
gotta try to bring some up-
But listen, that doesn't matter. But long story short, the government, or you know what I'm saying, the government gave them the child back to the parents, but still in that situation. So now it's like, and it's 2 kids, right?
He wants to still stay a part of that.
Part of the
life.
child's life, but he's in a situation where like
He can't take the child from him.
you can't take the child from him. The child's not in a good environment, and the child doesn't want to be there.
But it's nothing you can do. You
It's nothing you can do. Like, so how?
Just stay,
So
stay there. Be friends and
I'm
shit.
not like pro interracial adoptions, but I do believe they could work. But in that situation, fuck it, I'm gonna go off tangent. The crackheads, they were crackheads because the government put crack in our regions.
hold on.
Nah, but I want you to peep how what
bullshit.
just happened. I want you to peep what just happened. Because this is real.
You just remember this.
So-
I'm gonna come back. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you want
rebuttal.
to back up, Terry, but go ahead.
Nah, I know what you about to say.
What I'm gonna say?
That they still had a choice or whatever to not do this. It's their responsibility. Like it ain't the government fault that they smoke crack.
Nah, finish
but
it
it's
up.
strategic. I'm about to tell you what.
But who said that?
Ooh, who said what?
What you
Go
said?
ahead, finish.
I said it.
Okay, but keep going.
But that, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Everybody ain't like me. Everybody ain't.
No, we ain't going. We ain't going that unicorn shit.
for like 5, 6
Y'all
episodes.
been saying that
Nah,
shit.
Yeah,
Deuce-
that everybody
Deuce
not like
been saying
Hey, look,
that.
how many times y'all smoke crack?
0.
And we been around. So I don't want to hear shit.
I ain't never.
I ain't know
seen
he
We
was
been
talking
around,
But-
crack since we was freaking single digits. So I don't want to hear shit.
But that even more.
But this
Is
is what
my
I'm saying.
point.
Crack wouldn't
Go
even be in our region. It wouldn't be in our environment unless the government. All this shit is strategic. Unless the government put that shit there, because
Right.
we didn't fucking grow cocaine here and make our own crack. Like black people, we ain't even make baking soda.
We don't got
Like
boats.
somebody had to. We don't have them
Planes.
type of connects. So
Tunnels.
they did that. It's a fact. The Reagan era and all that shit. We already know these things, right? Look at what they did though. So you got these crackheads who are a product of what this freaking government did and bad choices. And then the child's already in the system, which they already want us anyway. They want all these black kids in the system already. Got the child in the system. The child was put into a better environment, and the government said no. Put that child back where we wanted him. Put him back in the environment that we created for his destruction. The white man, he not the government. He just somebody with a heart. He want better for him. He could genuinely love the kid. He want better for him, but he's just one of the few that really cares. But the system itself, we done spoke about this too many times. The system itself is against that. I bet if it was a white kid, they probably would have let him stay in that better environment, let this kid be in a more healthier situation.
Yep.
I would think if
Because you can't,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
even
I
know
see
how
that.
you put a child back with 2 crackheads. You took them away from them because they was crackheads. How you let them go back?
on that part I agree with you a little bit because I'm not saying his name or anything, but like he was saying like he's not the richest man in the world, right? And that takes money to keep battling.
Yeah.
So it's like it got to the point where it was too hard to keep battling it.
Yeah,
so
for
once
sure,
he
for
couldn't
sure.
battle it anymore, it was like
what it is.
He had to
yeah,
let it go.
He had to let it go. Unfortunately, you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
that's to your point.
But I do think those situations could work where if it was like a white family adopted a black kid, if that white family like had like legit black friends, like people that they like you actually
Have a community
people
of
over
diversity, yeah.
Yeah, not no associates, but for real
But
life.
friends like they be over your house like y'all, you real cool.
You think
with
they think of the kids as pets and shit if they don't got no black family?
Nah.
Man, you just
Like they ain't got no
I-
black family.
I think we out of that
I
time.
bet
They
not
ain't
hear
got
that.
no black motherfucker, no
I
black
better not hear
friends.
it.
They don't. The culture, their whole neighborhood is white. Everybody at work is white. I've seen shit like that before.
This bothers me if I was
Right?
to hear this. Like
If they
I
had
want to
two-
adopt
if
a
they
black
adopt
kid.
a black child, like it's a. That's what I'm saying. Like when you choose it like that. Like,
Yeah, if you say I want to adopt a black kid, like well we got we got the whites right here, we got a couple Latinos. No, I want a black one.
But you heard the stories, right?
I'd be like,
why don't you have black
You
friends?
heard the stories of success though. Like what's that movie? The Blind
Greg
Side.
Alden.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Yeah, I knew
Michael,
it too.
Michael Orr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever
He's
his name
one.
was. What I say, Greg Ogden? Same
Not
nigga.
exactly, bro.
No, it was though.
Someone struggling and took them on. She didn't go choose one like I want that one right
Nah,
there.
we
mama.
talking about no, but that's not what we talking about
Ogden
though.
played for him too.
That
bro.
wasn't his
Yeah.
thesis.
It was Michael
He
Orr.
was white.
Yeah, but like he, you know what I'm saying? Like he's one. I know it's a couple more, but like I
All
just
right, so I might have to bring back Clear the Air next week.
I don't know.
I might have to bring Clear the Air back next week. But Walt Disney, I don't know if it was Walt Disney, but it was somebody in that camp, or it might have been Walt Disney.
Yeah.
He adopted a Chinese girl, a little Chinese girl.
Asian.
She got, Asian. She got 18, and then he started dating her.
Oh, that's wild.
Like
What?
shit like that. Like,
But that's disgusting.
That's what I mean. That's what I be talking
You
about.
might
That
got
fucking
clear
praying.
That's some far fetched.
That
I
fucking praying on
I gotta be
kids, bro.
sure.
you might got to back that up, sir.
I know. But in reverse,
Nah, literally, like, get the history on that shit.
I'ma get the
Back that
story.
shit up.
Yeah,
But-
for you fuck around, get us sued.
it might have
Fucking defamation
it's
of
like,
character.
nah. But yeah,
The words of Deuce.
I seen that
Deuce
story.
is
I'm
long.
gonna bring this back next week. But
Yeah, let us know.
he adopted her,
Mm-hmm.
groomed her, I guess, and then he started dating her.
Yeah, that's wild. If
Yeah,
that's true,
crazy.
that's wild.
But
His
I have heard
adopted
stories
daughter.
about that.
That's
like
crazy.
That before. That's
I don't know, my guy. I don't
pretty
know what to say
awkward.
about that one.
Yeah, it's
we
pretty
can
strange.
we can move on.
Yeah, fuck
I
that.
Hey, look, man, I got love for white people, man.
Oh, for sure.
But I think it's safe to say,
I
like,
got love for everybody.
I hate
man.
white people.
they
That-
do
that
some,
some
they
of them-
do some strange.
Some of them
shit.
do some shit
They do some strange
that's
shit.
super like
Yeah.
that's just not that is not what I believe in.
They the homies, but they do some strange shit, and I'm like, I wouldn't do it.
Some of them cool, all of them ain't.
Nah, the white people that I fuck with, they know. When I say I hate white people, they know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
he talking about the Charlemagne shit.
Not my niggas.
He
But
said
white
when
people.
he saying crackers. He say he ain't talking about all white people. He talking about racist white. Fuck him too though. Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, keep it
Oh,
going.
damn. I thought Charlemagne was doing good things in the world.
I thought he was helping a lot. Couple
Yeah.
black folks.
You don't want to Stephen A. ass
That
doing.
nigga needs some more makeup on his face.
All right, what you got?
Those names are synonymous.
Don't say the notepad gated your shit. You better move that
You
shit.
spend.
Fuck
you
this
spend,
shit.
nigga.
It's gonna do what it do.
All right.
Spend,
My
nigga.
words is my
What's
words.
your thesis?
Favoritism.
He said child favoritism is real.
That's why last when I went.
Favoritism
downstairs.
with children is real. Tails.
I hope it fails.
Man, spin again.
Y'all
No.
told me it was good.
Nah, it's good.
No.
Go ahead, go.
Nah.
Nah, nigga, because you ain't spending no more. It's gonna be one spin, one take Tony's from here on out.
Mm.
Hope you lose now. You
I hope
fool.
ain't no Tony on it. It's
Yeah,
Tails.
you won.
It was meant to be like the one.
That's all right.
All right, so I'm gonna make this real.
There you go. Make it real.
I never understood why I used to think like favoritism was real. You know what I'm saying? I used to see the way parents would, you know what I'm saying, interact with their children, and they were more lenient with some and less lenient with the other ones, and you know, until I have children of my own now, right? So I'm gonna talk about my own mother.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna need this.
I got a brother, right? He close to my age, right? So
both.
it's to us.
All right.
Nah, you say close to his age. So I know you talking
To
about.
my age. So it was times where we would both do wrong shit, but he would get in less trouble. Like I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Like how am I? Why does it feel like I'm in more trouble than this nigga and we both did something wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Give us an example.
No. but what I'm saying is, yeah. So I always felt like, damn, like she playing favorite. Like why he in less trouble than me? You know what I'm saying?
Did you have a tattletale on him?
Did I? Maybe.
Go ahead.
Maybe I can't remember exactly, but maybe.
Yeah, she put you at the bottom of the barrel after you start snitching.
I don't know if that's what it was.
Yeah,
But yeah, so those things were happening, and I couldn't understand exactly why. But you know, you adapt, you go forward, right? So now I have children. I have 2 daughters, right? And I shouted them out earlier, and I was pretty much out eating with them, and I was just thinking, like as I was interacting and talking to everybody, and then I got in the car, and my daughter was saying to me like she had a problem with her younger sister, and she was saying like she always sad about something, she always being sensitive. Like when I was young and I would do that, you would be mad at me. You would tell me you be alright, stop crying, before I give you something to cry for or something like that. And I was telling her, like, I don't think you two's situation are the same. And she was saying, yes, it was. So I had to explain it. So I pretty much was telling her, like, they're different. They have two different personalities, right? My older daughter is a bit more talkative, a bit more
Communicative.
not exactly that. She's
He ain't get it.
she a bit more talkative.
Combative.
She can be combative, but she's talkative.
Attitudinal.
She expresses
she's-
herself more.
And she can be
Attitudinal.
and she could be attitudinal. Right? She gives body language, and the body language is enough for me.
It's sass.
Like, sorta, but not really. She don't get too crazy with the sass, but just the body language for me, I don't like that shit. So my younger daughter is not like that at all. She's just not like that. And I understand that she's not like that. So me knowing both children, I know that these two children are different. So I had to explain to her, like, look, she is sensitive, yes. And in the situations where she's sensitive, it's okay to be sensitive. She's not like being mean to anybody. She's just to herself being sad, right? My older daughter will be fucking mad and giving like bad body language and smacking her teeth and shit. Like, that's not respectful. So when I was discussing that, I was telling her, like, look, when I tell the younger one no, she takes it. She doesn't pout and then go off and smack her teeth, right? She takes it. She's not sad about that. The only time she's sensitive is if she's being treated in a way she doesn't like to be treated. So she'll cry. Which sometimes it could be, overbearing, but she's just sensitive. Cool. The other one, you could do anything. Her ass going.
All right, let me jump in.
So she's your favorite because she's more
No,
easygoing?
it's not
said
exactly
favorite.
that.
He's stupid.
I was getting to that.
Well, hold on, let me jump in. When I was 10 years old, I agreed with your oldest daughter, Sky, right?
Ooh,
I-
you dropping names. Favoritism?
I agreed as far as like, yeah, why is my parents showing favoritism? But then as I got older, I understood. Then it ain't no shot, but it is a shot. When I got older and my mindset and how I moved, I was like, all right, they are putting more attention to this person because he's
You
not where he's
messing me
supposed
up.
to be.
Back up top.
Yeah. They
Like
giving
me,
up
they
to-
say, oh, he's responsible. He doing this shit on his own. But this person, we need to put more attention to this person. Yeah, energy. So I agree with you as far as favoritism. Like, it is what it is. Everybody is different. You got to. I mean, you don't have to, but they do it.
But I just think it's real. It's
They
definitely
do
a
it.
real thing.
All right, so
Hell yeah. I've asked parents before, like, do you have a favorite child? And the real ones will tell you, yes. The ones that don't want to hurt feelings, the soft ones, the passive ones, the ones that's trying to be politically correct and everything, they'll be like, I love all my children.
I love them both the
equally.
same.
Hey, what the fuck I asked you? I said, who's your favorite?
but get them all in the room.
Don't mean you don't love them. Hey.
Get them all in the room. She'll or he'll eye to eye with the one child.
Now,
and
just
say
ask
that
both kids who you think the favorite is. They gonna know.
I got a favorite child too. Shit.
You ain't got nothing but one.
Exactly.
But listen, I do think it is favoritism when it comes to children, but I think it's necessary.
Explain that.
So some kids are more responsible. Some kids can handle situations differently. It could be because it's one girl, or it's the only girl or the only boy.
Right.
It could be an age difference, which I think is going through, what I'm saying, what your daughter's going through. Whatever. So it can be all different type of little formulas. That is why a parent is, what I'm saying,
Has favoritism.
yeah, has
towards one.
favoritism towards the child.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends on what that formula looks like.
And that's what I was getting to.
Which one is more like you?
Because my brother, the young one, more like me.
That's why.
But my brother was more quiet than I was. He was more moving in silence around the house. Like,
So that's
So
why
you
you
come
getting
to
in
him-
more trouble. You the
she'll
loud
come
one.
to him with a problem, and he'll be like, "Okay, man, all right." Right? But me being young and being like defensive, like, "Man, it wasn't me.
That's the young.
It wasn't even like, no."
That's the young in you.
And she was just like, I think that was why she was putting the pressure on me that she was, because I don't know if I was talking too much. I don't know. It was something.
You wasn't taking no ownership. Always trying to deny shit.
Oh, it was times I wasn't doing shit, but things happen. There's too many kids in the house.
Just gotta
Somebody
eat
got to take the fall.
You just gotta eat it.
But yeah, in those situations, it was that.
I don't know. I think my older daughter just
But I think back in the
want
day,
her to get in trouble.
like my mom got, it's a lot of my mom got a lot of brothers and sisters, right? And she's the youngest. But like if her father came home, it's like, who left the TV on? This is an example.
Mm-hmm.
But who left the TV on, right? Nobody answered. Everybody getting the ass with me. That's not favoritism. That's everybody getting the ass
But
with me.
you don't know who's who.
But I guess
Nah, there's some favoritism in it.
Because everybody don't get the same.
Because
the
you
same
whooping
lashes.
somebody's ass worse than you whooping somebody.
Yeah, not for real though. For real.
so you guessing now? Oh yeah, I know it was you. So you gonna
Nah.
you gonna get 13 more
Nah,
hits.
it's just this.
Nah, they pulled the first one in on purpose.
this
Like you get in here, pow, and so he get a little more lashes than the last one.
Oh, so the last one
get a few.
get it. Yeah,
He get a few. He don't get as
tired.
many as the
He
first
a little
one.
winded now.
Because the first one
He might be
Depending on
warming
what
up.
it is,
Yeah, he
might
might be
get-
warming up.
get 10.
He
And
might
the
warm-
girl might get 2. Get your ass out of here. I was like, oh
Uh-huh.
shit.
he like
That was her. It was her.
He lightened it up on us.
So she get 2. I said it was her. In my mind and shit. Nah, I ain't bad mouth on.
He mad.
I ain't bad
She
about
know
that.
she know I ain't bad mouth. In my mind, I was like, it was her. Yeah, I got 15. I'm like, fuck.
I took this for you.
That
But-
shit crazy.
but if I look-
in the room and count that shit,
You
each
owe me.
whoop.
But if I look at like my family, like my
That's
brothers and
what for you.
sisters, I think my parents treat us the same but differently. If that makes sense. It's like
My mother definitely treated us different.
So think about it like this. As a child, you thinking that it's completely equal. You don't understand that there are variables to why parents and people do things, right? You thinking it's equal. So birthday come or it's time to go outside. And you're like, I want to go with my friends. We're going to go up the street. And they're like, all right, go ahead. But your brother like, I want to go up the street too. They're like, nah, you can't go.
yeah, that goes with like the age.
It comes with responsibility. You being able to handle
Yeah,
the
that comes with age.
responsibility. But to the child, they're like,
Yeah, because
His
I remember
favoritism.
time we used to always go to Kings Dominion.
uh-huh.
And my brother, like, what is he, like 4 years younger than me? So you know when you young, that's a big age drop, right? So like he wasn't tall enough or old enough to get on the roller coasters. So he can look at that as favoritism, but he didn't
But your
understand.
parents didn't.
He didn't understand that. So in
Yeah.
his eyes, he's looking at it like,
he's missing out.
yeah,
I don't get to partake
Yeah.
in the same things.
while we having fun.
But outside of just the
While we
strategic
living
part
life to the
of,
fullest.
Yeah, we like, that
You
was
gotta
fun.
watch.
Antoine, did you see it? He like, you mother
You want some of this photo cake? Psych, you ain't old enough.
smack. Yeah, he's
that's funny as shit. Go ahead, young. But outside of like the strategic reasons that parents do things, they do have a favorite. I know because I actually do have a favorite. Hope my daughter don't see this shit. I don't think she watched this shit. But I have a
I hope
favorite.
she don't.
Wow.
I know I do. It is what it is. If parents say they don't have a favorite, you
who your
lying.
favorite? Sorry, no, let me.
See, he just said it. So what you gonna do about it? Like, if she's seeing this and it hurt her feelings, how would you respond to that?
I would discuss it with her. I'm sure she got a favorite parent. She can lie if she fucking want to. Is that okay?
No.
Yes.
Why is that okay? But it ain't okay to have a favorite child.
You sound like a kid talking.
I'm
about-
asking you.
Asking
Explain
that,
it.
Asking that question.
Explain it.
They're children. They don't know any better.
Back up, sir.
So is you a child?
No.
Yes,
So
he
to
is.
know
He's a
better
child
means
of
you
God.
shouldn't have a favorite.
Yep, I am. I am a child. You're right. Thanks, Deuce,
Yes,
for
sir.
reminding me.
Well, whatever,
Child of
nigga.
God.
What
boy.
you asked though, Jiggz?
I said, you say you acting like a child, but I was saying like, what does that show immaturity because you have a favorite?
No.
So
Making a comparison.
Yeah, I was about to say it's
It's
kind of
just-
like
it's
No, I
childish.
made a
You're
comparison
making
so that you understand.
to a 10-year-old.
you could do it.
No,
I
not
could do
not
it
to a
type
10-year-old. To you, this is comparison is for you.
No,
Like
I'm
that.
saying you said I'm sure she has a favorite parent. What's the difference? And I'm saying there's a big difference.
I wasn't saying
I mean,
what's the difference. I was just saying like she has a favorite parent. How does she think that makes me feel?
shit. That's what I'm saying.
I would discuss it in a way to where she could understand that I have feelings like she has.
the
feelings.
difference is Sky ain't make a podcast
And she
talk
ain't
about
10,
her
she
favorite,
13.
her favorite parent.
She ain't 10. She 13. She
Damn,
old enough
time
to
flies.
understand.
She was just 10 last
for
week.
sure.
Damn. Well,
That's
you
what
know,
that's what
it be
seem
like that.
Yeah.
It be like that because that little one down there is 7. So I know y'all like, "Ooh, this is the second one. See 7.
13.
Be like that.
So what you got?
God damn. I don't know. I said I had something.
But my
Oh, I thought
daughter,
you
my
were
daughter,
saying-
and my niece, I treat them differently. I consider my niece my second daughter,
I know.
but I love them the same.
Now your niece, funny as shit.
But
fool.
I treat them like differently because of the age gap and what they know, their knowledge.
exactly.
Do you think? All right, so
Now I say this. So I got about 11 grand godchildren.
Mm.
I don't have a favorite godchild,
I mean,
but they like Well, I'll say this.
It's a 50,
I
11.
favor the girls more than the boys.
Okay.
But I just think that's because of
Yeah, I
of
think
me.
that's why I said I think it's fair.
Just because
My father
I'm
did the
just
same thing.
overprotective.
You
Like
think that's
that.
okay?
Yeah,
Why?
this is his only daughter, but I think my mom did the same thing with us. So it's like it balances out.
But regardless, it happens. It is what it is.
He say he's overprotective of the girls.
Yeah, I think
Gotcha.
that's just me and my being overprotective. Yeah, so I'm always like, I love my godchildren. I love all of them, man. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't have any kids, so I couldn't say like I love them like they my own. But I legit, like I want to see the best for them. I want to see.
That's
them
how it
grow
should
up.
be.
Just watching
For
them
sure.
grow up, really, I be looking at them like, damn, man, it's crazy. Like, like you ain't come out of my sack, but it's almost like you came out of my sack, but you came out of my man's sack. And we like brothers. So-
Nigga stupid.
Nah, but I don't know. Like
No, that makes sense.
I don't have like a favorite. Like this was my favorite out of all of them because they all are different.
Yeah.
All of them funny as a mug. Like that's the crazy part. Like all of my godchildren are funny. Wayne's, of course, is the freaking funniest.
That little fella is touched.
No, I mean his children, just because
His son is touched. Little Wayne.
I don't know. I don't think my parents have. That's a good question for the holidays. I'm gonna ask.
you can't ask them.
But
that.
I know.
They
No,
not
I'm
gonna
gonna ask
tell you
them.
that. They
But I
probably
know.
tell their peers.
Nah, I know my
AJ my
grandmother.
favorite.
I know my grandmother got a favorite. Y'all think y'all grandmothers have favorite? Grandfather.
Probably.
I was my grandmother only
I
grandchild.
know. I know.
I feel like
I know
every
for
parent
sure.
has
She-
a favorite.
Shit.
I don't even
Telling
know
you.
my
Said.
grandparents.
You see what?
Telling you.
I said I ain't never met my grandparents. I met my grandparents on my mother's side when I was like 2, and I remember that shit.
Yeah.
She said, "How the hell you remember?" I said,
You think your mother got a favorite?
"Yeah, the Great Bush, this and that, huh?"
You think your mother got a favorite?
Yeah, whoever got the most money.
At that time.
Jill, let me get $5.
Some of my.
I ain't got it. Fuck you. I got it, ma. Come here. And then I'll be like, "Ain't that a bitch?"
Hey, that's too funny, young.
I think my mother. I think I'm my mother's
Think if
favorite.
you asked her, she would have a favorite.
Who, my mother?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
She probably wouldn't say it.
I'm gonna tell you this. Shit. I'm gonna tell you this. My mother they got no cut cards or nothing.
Your mother
My
funny as
brother
shit
gave
too,
my
though.
mother so much troubles and shit. My mother legit said this. She was like, sometimes I feel like he ain't my son. I think they switched him at birth. She told him that though. It's like they had to switch you at the hospital.
You told me this a while ago. But I wouldn't be mad if my mother, because I know my father, he probably like Toya better than everybody.
That's his
That
baby
ain't gonna
girl.
hurt my feelings.
No, my father for sure. When I say my sister don't always do right, I ain't even get to this.
Oh,
That's his girl though.
She done
man.
done some shit, and I was like, oh yeah, ass whooping time. Nothing happened.
It's a girl though, man.
Nothing happened, bro. Nothing at all.
That's
No
that,
yelling.
For sure, it's probably for
that
a girl.
father-daughter thing, man.
Bro, I was sick. I ain't gonna hold you.
Look at
Oh,
you.
man.
You look at you. You ready for a
He
show?
jealous. I know.
Oh, I'm
He
jealous.
over here.
He said, I did the same thing. He whooped my ass. What you gonna do
Yeah,
to
you gonna fuck Erica up? Go ahead.
that? Punishment.
I ain't need her to kill her. I just
punishment.
need at least one hit. Hit her one time. Damn.
God.
He said, go there and don't come out for the rest of the day.
That nigga fucked me up.
He wants his sister to get whooped.
No, fuck that. He ain't just fuck me up. That nigga used to fuck us up. All three of us. Like daily. Daily.
want-
Like this shit was a workout plan.
Nah, he ain't want y'all
Like
to be.
shit, 5 o'clock just got off. Let me do these push-ups.
Let me do these kids. Let me do these kids.
Bro, one by one. Every day.
He ain't want y'all to be no
You,
bitches.
come
Hey,
on.
he was
You,
talking
come
about
on.
it. He
He's
talking
like,
about it at
y'all-
work.
He saying
like,
that. He whooped that softness
Hey,
out
what
of
you gonna
y'all.
do, young Wayne? Oh, I'm about to fuck some kids up.
And then we're like, what's going on with your shoulder? My man.
I
Shit,
told.
discipline these kids, man.
All right, who next on
I
the
almost got a breakthrough
Gotta
on one
remind
of
who
them.
the man of the house.
Who next on that
I
page?
saw,
said I breakthrough.
I saw the oldest doing push-ups. I got to remind him who the man of the house. So I
Right,
get in.
Hold
All right,
on,
I'm about
I
to
ain't
spin.
spent yet.
Who ain't spit?
Off guard! Off guard!
Okay,
Nigga
it's been a
lying.
while.
What
It's
the
been a
fuck?
while.
Off guard!
All right.
Nah, I hit that
that?
last week, didn't I?
Nah.
Off guard! Oh, yeah. All right, this week is going to be equal value. All right, so I don't want to hear no bitching, crying.
How you gonna tell us?
All
We'll
right, let me
tell
go
you
first then.
after.
All right, you want to go first? I got some questions.
All right. Some
All right.
questions or just one?
Everybody get a question. Equal value. All right, Zoe.
Yep, that's me.
What part of a vegetable can't you eat?
You said what part of a vegetable that I cannot eat?
Yeah.
The fuck?
The wheelchair. Off guard. Off guard.
Oh, you talking about a
Oh,
person
God.
who's slow?
Oh, go ahead.
That's a fucking riddle.
You can't eat them. What you mean?
I said the wheelchair.
You can eat
Off guard. Off
What you got? What you got, man?
Whatever.
That was good.
Who
That
next?
wasn't
Go ahead.
Jizzle,
Yeah.
why can't you get a book on how to commit suicide at a library?
Because they don't want you reading that shit.
bad. Because the person that wrote it is dead.
Because you wouldn't bring it back. Off guard.
That's fine.
Off guard. Off guard. Jiggz, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What does a priest and a wristwatch have in common? They both start at 12.
Damn.
Off guard. Off guard. Off guard. And that's my second.
I thought he
It's a
Crazy.
little inappropriate.
that was wild. I thought he was about to say
a
something
little
like,
bit inappropriate. I'm glad you didn't say Catholic priest.
That wasn't
Probably
equal
shut
value.
that shit down.
no,
Oh
bro.
God!
That was cool. That was funny as shit whole time. That shit was
But wasn't
actually funny
nobody
as shit.
laughing.
Nah,
That shit was actually funny.
He
I'm
though.
about to clear the air next week.
don't worry about it. He gonna cut that part. Sorry.
Skip.
Don't worry about it. I ain't Catholic anyway.
We can make magic happen. That part ain't gonna make it. All
You
right,
had with his tail.
Tails.
Never fails.
Give me heads. Give me head.
And his heads. Damn, homie.
That's what she
In
is.
high school, you was the man, homie. What was your thesis?
All right, my thesis was people let the world's perception stop them from growing.
All right.
All right, so now this, I guess they don't. That's what the the Penny told me or whatever. So,
You might gotta answer that, man.
nah,
You care about that perception.
Should put that on motherfucking airplane mode. But go ahead.
nah, can't do airplane mode. Can't do airplane mode.
Go ahead.
Shit, I got
But so listen, right? In relationships, dating, even in you know what I'm saying, yourself, people don't care about perception. You are who you are. At the end of the day, if you want to wear high heel shoes and you're a man,
That's a man.
I mean that's what it is. You know,
See,
that's
the
what we got in the
community
world right
embrace that
now.
shit now.
Look
Prince-
at
look at Prince.
Look at Lil Nas X. You know, if you want
Be pregnant on
to
TV.
be pregnant or
By the devil. I think the devil put
Ride
that
the-
bone to him.
ride the devil, if that's what you want to do, that's what the world at right now, man. People don't care.
Nah, that's insane though. That's
Everybody's a free spirit nowadays. Ain't that right, dude? Free
And what
spirit.
was your thesis? What was your thesis?
My thesis was people
Let the world.
let the world's perception of them stop them from growing.
crazy. I actually had something on there and I
let the
fucking
world-
forgot.
But I lost. So it's
People
people
let
that
the-
people don't let the perception.
That's what
of them.
he has to go with that. But
Yeah.
regardless of thesis, it's his thesis.
But he said people let what?
People let the world's perception stop them from growing.
I agree with your thesis.
Yeah, me too. His first thesis. Anyway.
So what y'all let me know what y'all think about the real thesis thing.
No. You said they don't.
Oh yeah, they don't. So y'all let me know what y'all disagree, obviously.
I disagree because I don't. I told you I don't give a fuck what happens.
So you do
think
agree?
about me? I agree with your first thesis because, like y'all said, everybody ain't me.
I agree with your first thesis too.
But I don't give a damn with the world.
But depending on what people he talking about. So I'm gonna
apply it
Nah,
to myself.
nah,
I'ma stand
people-
on
people
what I
apply to myself
believe,
too.
regardless.
No.
Yeah.
No, people in general, because there's a lot of women out here that gets augmentation with their body, like fucking Botox
Yeah.
in their cheeks, and then
fucking
they
BBLs and
Big
shit,
ass.
little ass asses.
ant butts and
fat
shit.
transfer
For likes,
lipo and all
yeah,
that.
and comments. But if they don't get them likes or comments, they think something's still wrong with them, so they go get more.
Yeah. But then when they do get them, it's like y'all doing too much. Like even the dudes, they got the fucking balloon
Man, that shit
arms
fake.
and
But ain't nobody
Yeah.
really getting that.
Or
Like-
think about.
It's wild shit.
I keep going back to finances, but think about people that spending their last dollar for a bag or last dollar for some shoes or a chain.
Just to,
They went just for a picture, but
I
World
don't-
told you this was tight.
but they can't buy McDonald's meal.
I don't care what they do with their money, but the perception, like if your perception could change my mind, that's the problem I have. Don't let nobody perception change who you are.
Yeah.
If you want to motherfucking get big ass lips, what's that shit, collagen in your lips, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
But don't be like, oh, my boyfriend wanted me to get big titties, and he's
Nah,
paying
but the
for
question is, why do you want to get big lips?
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
you see that it's attractive. Like, is the media telling you, is social media telling you, like, this is what's up. Making you get waist trainer because this is what's up. This small waist,
That's what's hip
big
now.
booty,
Yeah.
the fat.
That's the
transfer.
trend, yeah.
Is the world telling you that this is what's up? Is
That's
the world
probably
telling you that?
Yeah, that's probably
men
not
need to
your
have pocketbooks?
perception. Yeah,
Yeah, so like that's
Yeah.
like saying
You don't even realize your mind is being shaped for you.
yeah.
you're right.
Hey, you ain't never heard the saying? Y'all probably haven't. They be like, if I wanted your opinion, I'd have gave it to you.
Hell yeah, we
Yeah.
hear that shit all the time. If I wanted your opinion, I'd go flush the toilet.
Nah, I got a quote I always say when I'm in an argument. I heard what you said, but I mean that's kind of saying
I don't
what
give
I
a
was saying.
How often do you argue?
No, I mean it ain't an argument. It's more.
Okay.
That's like a polite way of saying it. I heard what you
A
said.
debate.
He's heard
All
what
right,
you
so
said.
I agree with your original thesis, right? But I'm not gonna go off. I'm not gonna go into well, of course, the perception is the reason why you do what you do, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go off of
Oh,
people who feel as though they are doing good deeds. What is your reason for doing what you're doing? It's like people who go out and they feed the homeless, but they taking pictures of it like the whole time, right? Are you doing it to be seen doing it, or are you just doing it because you want to do it, because you see a need for it? Why is it that you need pictures to show the world that that's what you're doing? But are you doing it for these people, or are you doing it for your views?
Some
or
people
for
do it for different reasons, though.
I was about to say because
and that's
I
true.
don't think those are
Also,
only two
that
reasons.
wasn't.
Some
I was
people-
gonna give you a little more.
some people do it
There
for
are people who
awareness.
take pictures at fucking funerals,
Mm.
taking pictures of the body and shit. Like I don't like that. I don't do that. I don't go to a gravesite and take a picture of the gravesite. Like
Memories.
yeah, had to come. What?
Memories.
Nah.
Your mind ain't good enough for your memory?
Some people.
I gotta go, and every time I'm at the gravesite, I gotta take a picture of the gravesite. Like, yeah, I'm here.
People grieve differently. I don't even go to funerals,
I'm
but
just saying.
if somebody's taking a picture of the body, it means they want to see that person.
That's fine, but what about visiting the gravesite? Every time you go, you take a picture.
What you mean visiting? Like
You visit the
anniversaries and
gravesite.
shit like that?
Yeah, but he said,
No,
I think what Jiggz
you
said,
visit.
like, they taking a picture to post it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah.
Just like,
Like when
he
they get them
said for-
BBLs, they show them motherfuckers off.
What's the BBLs?
That ass. They getting asses and titties.
Oh.
But you said
They taking pictures with
Zoe
that.
said for different reasons. Everybody got different
They
reasons.
wanna
Like
show
some
that
people
motherfucker.
feed the homeless and then broadcast it for awareness.
Yeah.
Some people show off like, give me some likes, give me some shares because I'm doing this. It's all on, like you said, perception.
Most of social media posts is for,
Themselves.
I don't know the word I'm looking for.
Majority of it.
Yeah, majority of it is just to show off, like,
Yeah.
because you're trying to have people look at you a certain way.
Yeah.
Right.
So, like, I don't agree with I don't understand that shit. Like, taking pictures at your people tombstone or something, like,
Every time you go.
and posting it. Like, I don't know what that.
Yeah, that's like a
That's-
private moment, but
Now, I'm trying to understand, what is the reaction you're looking for? Like, what am I supposed to say to you so that you get your desired result?
I understand it. Only reason why I understand it because it's like, just like you said, it's for attention. Like when I was out, I was posting pictures like, nigga, look at this view, showing everybody, not bragging, but like, this a beautiful view. But I was like, damn, look where I'm at.
yeah, some people
And
like to
everybody
share.
like, damn, that shit. Everybody's hit me. Damn, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Damn, you got the drink with the pineapple and the, you know what I'm saying, red light special.
Yeah, some people like to
It's
share.
That's what social
People-
some social media platforms is like. Nigga, stories is for. Let me show you what I'm doing.
I don't have a problem with that, like sharing what you're doing and stuff. Like I'm just not, or I didn't get there yet to want to do that. Right? I don't feel.
I mean, I just unfollow.
Nah, that's
It's
what I'm
not-
saying.
it's
He's
not
saying
me to really do that.
He's
I
saying
share
why, and I'm
things.
telling him like,
I'm saying I don't get
I
it.
share things,
I
but
unfollow
I
shit
feel
like
like-
that.
I feel like when I do things like that, when I'm being sincere in my acts, but I take a picture of it to post it,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm less sincere. I feel like my sincerity has passed. I feel like my thought when I go to give something, they on the back of their mind, they're already saying like, I'm gonna take a picture. Hey, get me, fool. Make sure I'm looking sweet.
yeah.
Make sure this is da da da. Right? Hey,
That's
like,
tight.
when we
If you
get to
live
this
a life,
grave
like,
site,
if you showing something, yeah, but death, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
And
different
I don't want to keep
situation.
hearing about it. Like,
I'm talking about like living life. Like for example, right? I went to the mountains this weekend, right? And we had a good time with tubing, snowboarding and stuff. I'm just not the type of person that stops and take a picture. Like I'm more in the moment, if that makes any sense.
right,
Like,
me neither.
but like other people might be like, oh, let's stop, take a picture real quick. Every time you get to a moment, like, oh, we about to go down, let me take a picture of this jump real quick. Like I'm not that type of person. I'm like, I'm in the moment. Let's have
I ain't gonna
fun.
hold you.
I mean, I got videos
Nah,
of my
I
daughters.
like.
'Cause
I
that shit
just
is
like
important, I think.
good content.
Yeah, I think it's important. I just ain't get to that Like,
You ain't got kids yet. It'll come.
nah,
I
I'm
just
talking about
good
like,
content. Like if you was going
I
down the
forget
slopes,
I have an Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah,
really,
you don't post
I don't
shit.
really think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'd be like, in the
you
moment,
don't
like,
post-
damn, I could have took a
that nigga
picture
don't
of that.
post shit.
But
I
that's
need to
that's
get,
you
I need to
though.
get
Send me that
there.
video.
Yeah.
That's you though. But I like good content.
Yeah.
Like I wanna see some shit like hitting the slopes or whatever. I like to see the angle of the jump, to see how the slow hit the
motion.
tube and
Yeah.
all that.
You
It's
was
just
snowboarding?
it's
Yeah,
just good
snowboarding was
content.
dope.
But
Like,
you
but
got-
like, yeah, I agree with you because like my man, he did a jump. He caught us going down the tube, and John's like, dang, I should have did it.
That
But
jump
I don't
was
be,
vicious.
I don't be
Just send you the
thinking.
video.
Yeah. But
Hey,
you
send me
know
the
what I'm saying?
video.
Like, I don't be thinking like that. I be just two in the moment. Like, let's get this. Like,
Just
yeah.
hire somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah.
I'd be like
But-
that. Sometimes
Tyson
I
might-
want
yeah,
to
I
take
will.
a picture
But
of my
me-
food, but it be gone. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Shit, I wanted to show my youngin this job.
But me, I try to be honest with myself. Like social media has become a part of my life, my lifestyle.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm addicted, but it's like I
You're
check
addicted.
social media a lot.
Yeah.
Addicted.
And it's like certain things, like with the Dave Chappelle, I like that because we ain't get no pictures, we ain't get no video. We just
was
enjoyed the
experience.
show.
Enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said it need to go back like that.
Yeah, I like it. I like just
It need to
embracing
go
it
back.
and
Nah,
Nah, I
absorbing
say
it, yeah.
I don't think it does
But I like. I
don't
think you
think it
should
does.
take pictures and stuff
because
too, though.
that when I see that shit, like it encourages me to do more. So this is what I don't like. What I do like is seeing life, seeing new things. Like I follow this dude that does skydiving stuff.
Yeah.
Like the shit, I don't even know how he records himself and everything, but it's just good ass content. It make me like, damn, I want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like all he doing is just filming his life. He ain't trying to show off anything.
Yeah.
He just putting content out there. This shit is encouraging. You know,
Yeah.
make you feel happy, make you feel good.
And I
The stuff
respect
that's
that.
irritating to me, and I don't complain about it to nobody. I just unfollow them because I don't want to see this shit. It's stuff like people always posting just pictures. It's a lot of women. You go to their pages, just
turn
pictures
around with
of
their ass.
themselves.
Yeah.
And
And
they
with corny ass captions like "I'm pressure" or all this stupid shit. I'm like, I don't want to fucking just keep seeing you. Like,
Yeah.
I saw the titties and ass.
I don't
The
mind it,
first
but
15 posts, the shit look the same. These next posts, like it's not doing nothing for me. So I just unfollow the shit. A lot of people like seeing it over and over again. That's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was this one girl, right? And I kind of feel bad for saying this.
What's her name?
I ain't gonna say her name.
All right, cool.
Here he go.
Oh, back up, Terry.
Nah, but I'm not. But I'm not saying this in an insensitive way at all,
Yeah.
right? She lost a child, and years ago, she been lost a child. This ain't nothing recent, and I'm not saying that.
You ever get over that? 'Cause you
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
I mean, you could like that. Ain't
Nah.
It's a child.
It's not something that you like. It's impossible to get over, but
you mean you cope with it?
I
I
felt
can
like
get over it.
she was, and I could be wrong, but this is how it's perceived outside of yourself, like from other people. I felt like she kept making posts and all these crying stuff and everything for attention, right? And so I can't be the one to say that she's not really hurt, right, or any of this stuff. She might really be hurt.
And need help. She crying out for help.
That's my thing. So if you really need help, cry out for help. But all I keep seeing is attention posts like, I just miss him so much. This and that. This time of the year, every year. This time of the year is the hardest part for me because I guess it's like when his birthday is, and then Christmas when you see family and all that, and it's just the same thing every year. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, it's not the end of the world. 2, it's not attracting healing. It's not attracting what you want. Like if you want to be miserable forever, then fine, I get it. I just don't want to see the shit.
So you're saying it's like
But
that's
if you
not solving the
actually wanna-
problem.
It's not solving anything.
Yeah.
And say if you was trying to find a man no man wants this. Like I'm not going to join myself with somebody that's miserable. Like all I see is just misery. That's not attractive to men. Like if you was trying to move forward with life, that's not going to attract progression. That's not going to bring something that's going to make you whole again or something that's going to help you live life to the fullest. And I'm sorry about it.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not trying to be insensitive at all, but you put stuff like that on social media, I'm unfollowing it because it's just groggy shit. Like it's a downer.
Yeah.
And I'm not on here to feel bad about people.
That's how I be feeling. Like you bringing me down with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand. It was
Yeah.
a certain situation, but it was her brother, not her child. And I'm like, it's been like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
It's like, I know you grieving, but it's like I don't want to be drawn into that. Like I'm tired of seeing that.
And it sounds bad.
Yeah,
I get it on both
I'm not,
sides.
like saying he gone. Shut the fuck up.
That's
It's
another thing. I can't grieve like that.
I don't. I mean, either. I don't,
It doesn't
You've
seem
never
sincere.
seen me say
It
rest
don't
in peace
feel
to
sincere.
anybody on social media.
I'll shout somebody out, rest in peace, but I can't grieve
I can't
on
do
there.
that.
I can't grieve in front of a camera and think it's sincere.
Nah, she ain't grieving in front of cameras. Just she typing all
Yeah, just post.
But that
sad
too.
posts and shit.
All
But
that
even
too.
crying in front of cameras, yeah, I'm like, dog, that's to me.
It's a little much.
Like, bro, it's a
but
little
I
corny.
can't tell nobody how to grieve
It's
or
a little corny.
how to do whatever they want. I
But you
guess.
do need help.
Personally,
You
that's
can't
not
tell,
me.
You can't tell them, but
Yeah.
I just, in my opinion,
Yeah.
I feel like it's less sincere.
I feel the
I
same.
just feel like it's less
I
sincere
feel
when
the
you
same. I'm
doing
not
it in
saying
front of a
it is,
camera.
I'm not saying it's not, but I feel.
Or it's something you
I
feel
agree.
you need to tell the world. Like, deal with it within. Deal with it. Like, the reason you doing this because you want to do it for these people, or if you grieving to yourself, or you grieving with loved ones who know him as well.
No, you need to let it out.
Yeah, it's okay, but
Let
I'm
it
not.
out. But
But
what,
in front of
what's
a
your point
camera
of doing
online
it?
and shit, like, come on,
That's
bro.
the thing. Are you letting this out because you want to be whole again, or you just want attention? You want people feeling sorry for you? Because you got people out who are like professionals at making people feel sorry for them. And I'm just like, look here, I'm not in the business of feeling sorry for motherfuckers. Like, let's get on with life. Let's move. That's the one thing about life for me. That's why I don't even dwell. That's why I don't like going to funerals. That's why I don't, even when I do go to funerals, I don't look on. You never see me walk up to the casket. I don't look on dead bodies or any of that because for me, living is about living. Life is about living. I
They ain't
don't
gonna
wanna,
look like themselves anyway when you go.
they
in there.
don't. But I don't want to look on a dead body, and I don't want that to be my last memory of you either.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, look, as sad as this sounds, as insensitive as this sounds, tomorrow gonna come. Like
It's
my
the
man
truth. I mean,
said,
it's blunt, but
people
it's the
get
truth.
shot every day, B.
Put your
People
skirt
die.
down.
Well, that ain't my
People
man.
die
but
every
yeah.
day. Nigga ain't my man, but I'm just saying.
I got you, though. I like
I'm
the
talking about
quote.
Nah, I
Cameron.
fuck with that nigga.
I'm talking about Cameron. I ain't talking
fuck
about the
with
real nigga.
Oh, no, Cam, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah. But life gotta go on.
Right.
I can't
Like
stay
it's
stuck.
going to go on.
Yeah, I understand grieving. I understand hurt. Like, I lost my father. Like, I was there when my father died, so I know how it feels. Even today, I'm 34 years old. My father died in '96. I know how. I still feel it sometimes, but you don't see me like,
Yeah, we all
I
lost
lost
somebody.
my father, this and that, da da da. This was his birthday.
We
his
done lost close
hardest
friends.
time.
People gone.
Yeah,
You know.
that's the only.
Yeah.
I only seen my father cry once. That was when his father died. To this day. But like where I was going with it is like in relationships, right?
Yeah, we definitely went off.
Yeah, we spent, but it's cool. It was still, but like, people are afraid of judgment, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So like, that's in my opinion stopping them from finding the person they really want to be with, right? For example, if my man Zoe right here, right, found somebody that was 7 feet, but she did everything right.
You said she was what?
7 feet.
I thought this nigga said selling feet. Me too. I was like, what? I was like, I don't want her.
Like 7
I thought he
feet.
said that the second time too.
7 feet.
7 feet.
7 feet
Selling
tall.
feet. I'm about to say,
But
damn.
she
I don't want her.
checks off all the boxes he's been praying
But
for.
she just tall as fuck.
She just tall as fuck.
She was brown skin.
What I'm
If you-
telling you,
yeah,
like,
that's what you wanted.
She got
She checks
everything you
every
like.
other box.
She's
but
just
she's 7
tall
feet.
as shit.
And you, but
Jiggz, though.
in this theory, you would
Nigga,
be
7
like,
feet is
you
tall.
don't want to be around a woman that's tall around other men or another woman because you are ashamed
That's
of her
perception,
being
though.
tall. Yeah, that's a perception. I'm just giving you an
That's
example.
true, but
though.
that's that him.
So,
So
like-
it's not even perception that gives him his preference in a woman. He
That's
just
it,
has
man.
a preference.
Yes, it is.
No, he just has a preference.
My thing would be, I don't care what everybody else think. My thing would be like,
How he would feel. That's it.
nah, yeah, how I would feel. Like, eat her pussy on accident. Just walk around. Run, ah, shit.
It's your first time? She gonna be like, back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
She got about the
Nah,
shower.
she
I
gonna be like, I like that,
Terry. Nah, man.
That was nice,
It's like,
Terry.
this what the game been missing.
We a perfect fit, Terry.
Nah.
How's
I
your
would.
cocoa, Peter?
I'm just,
Angel rain.
7 feet, bro. 7 feet. Bro, I don't think Shaq would have got with a bro that was 7 feet.
Or like, or I mean, not height, or it could be religion.
Nah,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying? Like,
messing with
you know,
you. Yeah.
y'all know what I'm saying, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like
Like
She don't fit the world
like
standards.
she, like
Yeah.
say she like
Yeah.
a like I'm gonna say like a regular person. There's a lot of them out here. People who not really into like the word and stuff
Yeah.
like that, right?
A regular person.
That's what I said.
They call them regular people.
Yeah, because everybody else is like, in the church. Well, either you in the church or you ain't.
You ain't, yeah.
Either you into the Lord
Into a
or
church.
you're not.
Yeah.
Either you religious or you're not.
It's all, yeah.
Yeah, so this woman is not religious.
Mm-hmm.
She has great habits. She handles her business. She looks the way you want her to look. She ain't super tall, but she not really into.
Are you talking about you directing this
the
towards
religious
me?
part? Yeah, she not into the religious.
Oh, I
Nigga,
thought you was
I'm not
just
into the
throwing up.
religious part.
But she don't know the Lord. She don't even want to get into.
Nah,
all
I don't think
She
gonna
wanna
front
live
up.
like
That ain't got nothing to do with the world
nah.
perspective. That she don't fit mine.
All right, so I give you an example, right?
We ain't gonna work.
And it's a lot of
What you
people.
mean?
It's a lot of people that has
It's
this
hard to ask him.
situation,
Nigga,
right?
this-
I'm not putting them in this situation. I'm just
See,
saying.
there you go.
In
That
general,
7 foot broad gonna get this work.
No, if
I'm
it was
just-
some years ago, she could get this work. I mean, we gonna be together.
I'm saying she could be the one.
Nah,
all
go
the
ahead.
way.
Go ahead.
in general, right? A lot of people have criminal histories, right?
Yeah,
And some people frown upon that, right?
for sure.
And some people are afraid to tell them about their criminal history. Like you might be dating a guy, he might be the greatest guy, but he
In his past,
in his past he might have caught a body or he
was
did
a-
something to go to
he was
jail,
a
right?
gruesome
Like
motherfucker
we
like
said,
that.
Sex
like we-
offender.
Yeah, sex offender. Like we
Ooh,
said.
okay, let's go that route.
I
God
can't. Nah,
damn.
Nah, you can't go that route.
That's
Yeah.
you know why you can go that route?
That ain't for
Nah, I'm
standard.
not going that route.
He just fucked
Nigga, you know
up.
how hard that is to. Know how hard that is to get past.
Listen to me. You know why you can go that route? Because
Goodness
you can have
gracious.
sex with your girl in the car and they'll register both of y'all as a sex offender.
Now, I thought you was talking
Yeah,
about like
for sure.
actual sex
Nah,
offender shit.
that's what
like
it is, though.
Fucking a child.
Nah,
like
I
A lot of
7-year-old
people.
child, you raped her, went to
Listen
jail,
to me.
came home, was like, I'm
A
different.
lot of people are sex offenders because of indecent exposure
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
having sex in a
Alright, let's-
vehicle.
But
And
I
so,
was talking about actually sex offenders.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
real
I'm
thing.
just
like
saying, but
raping a child.
if your girl be like, I'm a registered sex offender, you like, oh,
Nigga,
No, that's different because we gonna be looking at it like.
Explain yourself.
I always wanted to.
I'm not saying explain nothing. I don't give a damn.
Nah.
but like I used to be a.
It's
nun
rare
and
a woman
priest.
has to rape a boy. I'm just saying. So
Like if she
caught
said
that charge,
I was a
she caught
teacher
it.
and I slept with my 18-year-old senior.
I'm gonna think
at the
she's
high
sick.
school
I'm
I
not gonna
worked
make her
at.
my girl or nothing though.
I'm gonna let her
It
explain
could be
herself.
old, she be like, I don't even.
That
I
might
was
just be the
tripping back
last
then.
conversation.
Nah, I
man.
still don't
She's like
trust
in middle
her.
school.
I don't trust her. Your mind gotta be a certain way.
Nah, I'll probably be like, you know what? I know the perfect guy for you. My man Zoe, he like,
I don't want it.
Like my nephew. Like my nephew.
Nah,
but nah. So like,
I think women have to be more careful with that though than men.
What, sex offender?
Nah, that
Perspective.
Yeah.
Oh,
So how the world
yeah.
we don't give a fuck because we just don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more women they looking like, what I look like getting with a man like this.
Yeah.
Like he ain't. We had that conversation a couple times also.
Yeah, that's why.
Like a boss ass woman with a chef.
He a gardener and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a nigga
The
can
perfect guy.
have motherfucker 5 fortune company and date a motherfucking whatever.
Yeah, he don't
'Cause
care
he not
about what
looking
she
for
look
that
like
for
to
Yeah.
the world.
Or like she can date a gardener. I mean, she wouldn't date a gardener. He's a perfect guy for her. But she'll date
She might
a
fuck him, though.
CEO
She might
that'll
fuck him.
cheat.
But she ain't gonna date him and really take him serious.
Yeah.
She gonna get a little cooch though.
I don't know.
I know Saya ain't up here. Good night.
She gonna be ashamed.
Saya, what's up?
All right, you next. Running rep.
Take it downstairs.
What?
I go with tails again. Everybody went with tails.
Yeah,
You
I
went with
feel
tails, then you do?
Yeah.
I go tails. I guess it might be 50-50.
my percentage going down too.
Oh, that thing might have
Oh, okay.
I ain't got no flip side to this either.
All right, you better make one.
I'm gonna choose heads.
freestyle.
I'm just gonna choose heads. So,
Ain't no rules.
so Kevin Hart, the best comedian ever.
No, this nigga tripping.
And
I disagree.
Explain
I
yourself.
lost. I lost.
Comedian.
Best comedian ever, right? And I lost. So he ain't the best comedian ever. I mean, we know plenty of people funnier than him. Let's start at the top.
Dave.
What's the
Chappelle.
definition of a comedian?
What's the definition of best
Google it.
ever?
Google it.
Comedian.
I gotta go against myself now. Don't fucking. Now you, what y'all want me to go against my spin?
I want you to go against and be on your spin.
You asking too much, Terry.
Back up, Terry.
A comedian is an entertainer whose act is designed to make an audience laugh.
Okay.
An audience laugh.
But like, I want to know what makes you the greatest. The most money, the most
That's a good point.
stand-ups.
The
Like,
most-
what would make
Well,
you the
I guess
most?
you
I guess
being
we
the
could say
funniest.
this.
Let's break it down.
You
One
being
of,
the funniest.
one thing that was big was, can you sell out MSG?
The most iconic.
I was about to
so-
say, but yeah. All right, go ahead. I ain't going.
And so it's only probably like a handful of comedians that actually
Sold
sold
it out.
out the garden. Yeah,
It's only a handful of comedians that actually tried. To
He's one of
also.
them, yeah.
I think Dave
Because
could. He just hasn't
because
tried.
they
to.
gonna
I guess my boy Eddie.
They gonna duck that smoke.
I think Eddie
so
could.
they don't get.
Eddie could.
Eddie did.
What you mean? He
Eddie,
did.
Eddie Murphy
yeah.
did sell out.
That's
the
why I
Garden.
said Eddie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think he was one of the first.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy sold out the Garden. I think Louis C.K. did. Kevin Hart, Chris Rock,
I don't care about no
Couple
sold
of-
out shit.
a couple other
I
people.
care about
He's
laughs.
funny.
Man.
Yeah.
So you telling me the nigga ain't funny?
He ain't the funniest. Hell no.
It's
Nah,
a-
he funny.
I ain't
Nah.
say he the funniest. I say he the best comedian ever.
It's a difference in funny, like do funny and say funny. Chris Rock is more say funny. Kevin Hart is more do funny.
And say funny. He a mixture
Yeah.
of both.
I think
I
it's
mean, he got a little bit of say funny too.
He
But-
more, Kevin Hart's more say funny than do funny.
Nah, I disagree.
Do funny is somebody like Jim Carrey.
Mike Epps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
shit like that. Like Cat Williams, he's do funny and say funny. He has a
Yeah.
balance. But Kevin Hart is like,
so it's all opinionated.
he both.
it
It
is,
depends
but
on what you like.
but they got
Nah,
they
he the
got
best.
shit. They got
She
shit
up there.
to back their opinions.
Yeah, he definitely up there. I
Like
like
Deion Cole. Somebody sent me a video. I'm like, this nigga's hilarious.
Like I like.
But he don't get that recognition that
He
Kevin
don't.
Hart.
So I think there are a couple of comedians that are like today that are funnier than Kevin Hart.
You know who I like though? Earthquake. I think he's funny.
Yeah,
I
he
fuck with a
familiar.
lot
He
of comedians,
familiar.
but
Yeah, I think he
Nah,
be-
it's-
when it's a discussion,
Matter of
who's
fact, I think
the
the big
funniest?
comedians that I know from here are funnier than Kevin Hart. Like Pierre Edwards, that nigga funny as shit.
Who?
Pierre Edwards, the light skinned nigga.
yeah.
He light skinned bald head nigga.
That sound familiar.
Comedian Pierre. All right, so
was he in the movie?
He was on The Wash. He was on a couple of movies.
I was about
Yeah.
to say, How to Be a Player and all that shit.
I can't even remember
How to be a player?
He
Yeah,
probably
I'm
was
gonna
How
have to
Be a
look.
Player.
Yeah.
Tall, light skinned dude.
Bald head, yeah.
Yeah.
I know Pierre.
He funny. He's like Carolina.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Like he's naturally funny,
funny.
just in conversation.
Not trying to be funny.
Yeah, like
Funny.
like Donnell Rollins. I fuck with Donnell
funny.
Rollins.
Donnell,
He's-
yeah.
that nigga funny.
I
He
think,
just
I think he's
natural funny.
I think he's funnier
Yeah.
than Kevin Hart too.
And I think he just, I don't know what it is about him.
But he
He's
ain't the
just
best comedian,
funny
though.
as shit.
I was gonna say I think all of them crafts are different, which makes them in their own lane. I mean, it's a
They
comedian lane, but they're in their own lanes. If that make any sense.
I think Kevin is more creative than all of them though.
So who would be your
Nah,
number
I
one?
disagree.
What?
He's more
Kevin Hart
creative.
will be your number one.
Best comedian. So yeah.
I think Dave Chappelle's more.
So I was
think
reluctant.
both of
About,
them
I was reluctant
nigga-
about this. It's like saying LeBron. We will all say a lot of people say LeBron best basketball player
I don't.
ever. Right? A lot of people do though. A lot of people do. Who would you say is the best if you say LeBron ain't?
I would say Jordan. A lot
Jordan.
of people would say
I would
Kobe.
say
The
Jordan.
people that lived in Jordan's era
I
would
would
say
say
Jordan.
Jordan.
The people that lived in
They
LeBron's
say LeBron
era
dominant.
say
The
LeBron.
nigga, he ain't winning. He ain't winning the top. He ain't going to the top and winning.
I think Jordan was the
Dominant.
better.
He dominant.
I would say Jordan because it's like the
Better
stories and what I seen.
I think Jordan's a better baller.
When the nigga said
Yeah, what I
Jordan
seen.
had like 10 and niggas talking shit,
And then that nigga scored 40.
yeah, straight
Yeah.
like shit. All them damn stories is like,
Yeah.
he said, who checking me? Oh, 50. Like,
Exactly.
come on, man.
And then you
and then he
you
dropped
hear,
54 that night.
you hear stories from other great players. You hear stories from other great players like
I
Young,
never
like,
seen no shit like
and
that.
God, this motherfucker, like he kept.
Yeah. He said he
kept
had 2
going
points
at
the
us.
whole first half.
Talking mad
Talk shit to
Yeah.
him. He did that, like you said, drop 40 in a second. He be
There was
like,
one more with Kevin got that was like, yeah, keep going at that nigga JR.
yeah.
He was like, "Hold, baby, hey, look, he don't know.
He
don't.
knew.
He
He
don't know.
knew.
I'm sorry.
He knew.
don't know." He said,
He
"Nah."
was like, we was up 10.
He said, "Why you looking at me like
Now
that?"
it's fourth quarter. He said, now it's fourth quarter. We down 24. He look over the bench. Oh, shit. Y'all done, young boys? Y'all done? He's like, me and Jay like, my bad. My fault. I ain't know. He's like,
Breathing like tired as a mud.
It's all good.
But see,
Jordan, man.
that's go shit. But you got people that say LeBron, and I'm gonna say why they say LeBron. Who y'all think today?
Is the best player today?
Nah, best rapper.
Best rap? I'm going to say Lil Wayne.
I'm gonna say Eminem.
Lil Wayne. I got a bias with Lil Wayne.
A lot of people do.
Only because it's like, I love like similes and metaphors. And that nigga's like, he's a fucking genius.
That's a tough one.
He don't rap enough no more for me. But you got some people say Drake. You got a lot of people that say Drake, like best artist out.
Oh, best artist, yeah.
Drake's
we say
definitely
best
up there.
artist, best hip hop artist. They'll
Or
say
hit
Drake.
maker, yeah. Future up there.
I mess with Lil Baby.
Little baby, cool.
We talk about best, and
I mean, he
People gonna say Jay Z.
he be killing it.
Jay-Z, Drake, fucking.
Oh,
But
but
they
yeah,
gonna
them
say
Weezy.
Jay-Z.
all
and they
right, the
gonna
best.
say-
Okay.
A lot of
say-
niggas gonna say
People
KRS
been
one.
saying
They gonna
Jay-Z
bring
for the
Nas
longest.
into the picture and
People
all
been saying
that.
Jay-Z for the longest, and I understand it. I respect it, especially now because of all that he's done in the rap game with creating title and helping other people out, creating different type of opportunities and everything. Especially what he did with the NFL.
All right,
And
y'all going beyond rapping. That's what. All right, I get what y'all
but that's-
saying.
that's
Now. Yeah,
what-
but
that's
like,
what-
I was stuck strictly on
on comedy,
rapping.
No,
But-
I got what you're saying. I know where you're going now. Go ahead.
yeah, because it's bigger than comedy.
Yeah.
So for us, when you black, this just how we live throughout the world. It's always bigger than just what you do. Like they're always gonna say like black lawyer, black entrepreneur, black athlete, and because of the plight that we already had, we already looked at differently than any other ethnic group in this country. When I say something like best comedian ever, especially from somebody,
Gotta be Dave.
I can't say Dave.
Why?
Nah, you looking at
He's
his,
my
you looking at
favorite.
his whole umbrella.
Tell me
He's-
why.
he's
Tell me-
my
tell me
favorite.
why.
You looking at the whole
so
umbrella.
we went to the this is the first time I seen something like this for Dave. We went to the show, the documentary Joan, right? And I was blessed by it. I was honored because I saw Dave do something for somebody other than himself.
for nothing.
For nothing. Like he seen the country was just in disarray, and he was like,
He
Dave
wanted to
think
help the
just want to
community.
make people feel better. Like I
Yeah.
want to bring life back to my region, back to where I'm at and everything.
Yeah.
And he did that. And so that was something that was bigger than just being a comedian, but he did it in his craft. And I feel like Kevin Hart, that's exactly what Kevin Hart does. Like he created his own platform to help new comedians get on,
Yeah.
and help old comedians. It's like allowing he built something to allow everybody in the culture to get money.
Yeah.
Like he built his own production company. He brought his mans up with him,
Yeah, I seen that.
and became. The Bama came from Paper Soldiers, dog. We seen Kevin Hart at Paper Soldiers, from Paper Soldiers, and then you see shit like Soul Plane. Like it was like this nigga some shit. Like
Nah, that
Soul
jump was,
Plane.
he
that jump
was
was
alright.
solid.
He was
That jump
alright.
solid.
He was
alright.
Nah, that jump was
I'm talking
solid.
But he was okay, bro. He wasn't bad.
So Paper Soldiers was job funny.
Nah, both of them was alright.
But
Soul
Soul Plane was
Plane
some
was
shit.
alright,
Let's be
bro.
real.
My nigga Godfrey.
Nah.
He's talking about we
But-
seen his growth.
We seen
from-
and we seen how persistent he was. We seen this. Like he got what 5 stand-ups, 6 stand-ups, or something or whatever. And to me, the earlier ones were the funniest jokes. Like this
He
nigga,
started to change.
he legit. I don't think he started changing. He just grew.
Yeah.
He just got it.
He not in that space
Nah,
no more to
his
talk about that.
comedy
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah, he
like
just
all
had
that
more. Because he always used to talk about his family and everything, and he just made it funny. Like that nigga, Kevin Hart created great sweatpants seasons and shit for real. Remember, he's like his father came into the spelling bee,
Yeah. You looking at? You ain't never see it?
long dick. Like that's,
That's gay as shit.
that,
But it was more
but it
dude
was
funny,
funny.
back then. Yeah.
It was. So he doesn't put together the type of jokes that's like punchline.
It's more storytelling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. That's a different type of comedy.
I think that's hard.
But even still, people try to discredit him, saying that he had people write for him and this and that, which I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, because even with Dave Chappelle, he had Neil Brennan who helped write the sketches and stuff for his show.
Yeah.
And the show is actually what blew Dave Chappelle up. Like we knew him beforehand,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
but the show put him on a whole different scale, and it
yeah,
wasn't
platform.
just Dave. So I don't think we could discredit him by saying that. But I feel like
I believe that.
Kevin Hart, like just watching his growth, and we watched him fall. The dude is persistent. We watched this man fall twice. Bad. Like he talks about the time he cheated on his first wife and everything, how that shit ended bad,
So he failed.
and still kept going. Nigga,
That was a fucking.
that was just the first one. That's before he was Kevin Hart. Nigga, that's before Heartbeat Production, all that.
Yeah, that was
What
a big stumble.
What was the second one? The accident.
Nah, when he cheated on his
So that's 3 times, because the accident pushed him back a little bit too.
What accident?
When he got in a car accident and niggas thought he wasn't gonna walk again.
Oh, that was like that was life or death.
yeah,
though.
damn, I
That was-
forgot all about
Yeah.
that. And he was
Then he came back from that. So
even stronger.
yeah.
Came back even stronger, and I wasn't feeling. I don't think he's the funniest comedian. But I think of what he does, what he embodies just as an individual with that, and how he used his platform to help others to do what he does with everybody else. I'm like, damn, he real live on some GOAT shit.
Yeah, they were saying the same thing about LeBron and his.
Exactly.
That's
That's
why
why
I see that he leaving and the way
exactly.
he.
That's why they
gotta look at it like
they'll
that,
use
though.
that to say he's the
we
best
look at-
basketball
yeah,
player.
If we look at it like that, then it's kind of
If
nigga
you
neck.
go outside of just funny
Yeah.
and you look at the whole overall,
I mean, he
he's
got-
gonna say,
umbrella.
okay,
Yeah.
cool, him as a man and being a comedian.
And actor. And
Yeah.
it's hard for people, once you already famous, it's hard for people to switch lanes like that. Like, how many comedians make good actors and you see them consistently in movies killing it?
Martin Lawrence.
Not like Kevin.
You said how
Jamie
many?
Kevin
Foxx.
do numbers.
Jamie Foxx.
Kevin
Jamie
do
Foxx.
numbers.
You said how many?
Jamie Foxx started out as a comedian, but he blew up as an actor.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
yeah. But he blew. He
And the
blew
nigga's
up.
still funny.
Kevin Hart blew
But
up
no, he
as
did
a
it three,
comedian.
and he's an artist.
Who? Jamie Foxx?
Yeah.
Hey, Jamie Foxx,
Does he still
you need
sing?
to do some more.
I mean, he could.
stand up.
So
please.
Kevin still does stand up and still acts and still produces content for everybody else and still has building platforms. And then we see his character. This is where I get the most. I have the most respect for Kevin Hart, right? So I do have a little issue with the last thing. I feel like I would have handled it differently, but he still wasn't wrong in this situation. Like, you never hear Kevin Hart speak bad about nobody else. Even when niggas be going on Kevin Hart,
Yeah, for sure.
you never hear him speak bad about another comedian or the people that talk shit about him or
Yeah.
throw shit on his name.
But if he do, he defended himself.
Are you talking about Michael Blackson?
Yeah, he had one.
Not just Michael Blackson, Mike Epps,
Oh, I ain't.
even the nigga that just tried to
Cat
blackmail
Williams
him.
said something too. Then
When
He was sensitive about that situation.
He was sensitive
He
about
didn't want
all
nobody
of
He
them.
didn't want nobody talking about it.
Only
in a
real
joking
beef
way.
I seen him was
That's
with
all.
Michael Blackson.
You said what?
I said the only real beef I seen him go back and forth with is Michael Blackson. But what you say? Somebody tried to blackmail him.
Yeah, when he just cheated on. Remember when he cheated on his wife? Now
that was
Oh,
a
you talking
friend
about
of
the
his.
broad? You talking about the broad, right?
yeah, so he beat that. Those charges, they just acquitted him. Like, they dropped those charges of him, saying that it wasn't him. So remember, this happened a couple years ago, but this shit just finished like last month. And he couldn't talk about it for that time. But now it came out, and they're saying like it wasn't him that did it. That was trying to blackmail Kevin
Oh,
Hart.
his friend. What? It wasn't.
It
him?
wasn't his. Yeah.
Oh.
And his friend, I don't know the intricate details. It might have been, it might not, but in the court, he's been proven innocent of it.
Yeah.
And now Kevin Hart could come out and talk about it, but he's saying, I just want that chapter of my life
Done.
past me.
Yeah.
But I was listening to comedian Pierre podcast, Joe. They was talking about it, and they were saying, should Kevin Hart help him get back on his feet? Because the dude, like, he was in the middle of, his career making his moves, trying to better himself,
I think he should.
acting wise, comedy wise, and everything. And when all that went down, like, he got locked up in the middle of him shooting something. And so that John like put his career to a complete halt, fucked his name up and everything. And they was
And he was in
asking,
jail.
should Kevin Hart help him out, get him back on his feet? But Kevin Hart is like, I'm moving on from that relationship. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if dude did it or not. I'm saying the court of law, he's been proven innocent. But what I'm saying is Kevin Hart still doesn't. He like, cause he
might know something
clearly
that
he
we
knows
don't.
something that we
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
But he's not. And now he's at liberty to talk about it. But he's still like, nah.
I'm good.
Yeah. Like, I wish him the best, and I'm just glad that this part of life is behind me or whatever, and we moving on. I don't know. Niggas was going at Mike Epps went at Kevin Hart. I don't remember Cat Williams. You said Cat Williams.
I thought he
They was
did.
cracking jokes that would hurt a sensitive guy, and he was sensitive in that moment. And people like Dave and everybody else say there ain't no rules in comedy. You supposed to be able to roll with them punches. They punchlines. You can't
but
catch
people
feelings.
was saying things about Kevin Hart that wasn't just comedy.
Punch. Yeah.
Like what?
Like,
He's not the funniest.
Yeah, like he's not the funniest. Trying to basically almost making it seem like he ain't really earned his.
And not in a funny way. They
Yeah.
were serious.
Who? Michael Blackson do that because he was beefing with Michael Blackson more than anybody.
He's beefing with Michael Blackson because him and Michael Blackson was actually friends. Like, them niggas
And he
came up
cracked
together
jokes. And he
too
cracked
soon.
jokes about him.
It was like the next day.
It was. I remember that.
Hey,
But
Sure, Michael Blackson he ain't got no cut card.
he ain't got no cut cards.
nah, he seen an opportunity.
That nigga got personal.
Nah, but you see how
Nigga,
Kevin Hart blew
Kevin
up.
Hart
The shit
got
wasn't
personal. Like,
It wasn't overnight, but people was trying to
motherfucker
say
from Philly,
they're trying to say
he
things
ain't even
like
African.
awareness, man. Fuck up. Back up, Terry. Nah, but they're trying to say things like, I don't want to say Illuminati,
Nah.
What?
I think
But, like-
he put the work in.
That's what I say.
Who said Illuminati?
That's
You
what
don't, you don't gotta say you can see
that's
it.
what- I'm
You can
just giving
see
you
it.
the idea of
Yeah.
what they're
And
what
why
they're
he
saying.
came
Like there's
off
only
of
one
Gresham.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They say there's only room for one black superstar comedian. How you know how they try to say like Eddie Murphy?
I will say
during his
selling out,
time,
though.
Richard Pryor.
No, I don't
How?
think
I'm gonna
Selling
say
out.
selling out only because he made a statement and then he tried to retract it. When is the
About
last
what?
time you seen a comedian
You talking about?
make a statement and retract it? And if they not selling out, if they not trying to be like white collar
What the
and
hell you talking about?
He didn't retract it. He
What do you do?
apologized.
He
That's the same
apologized.
No, it's
Nah,
not.
ain't no selling. out.
okay, so when you apologize for something,
What you talking
not
about? Because
retracting
he said something like
He
some
owned it.
homophobic
Yeah,
joke or something.
yeah,
like that.
he owned it.
and he didn't host it.
Yeah.
The award show, whatever the fuck it was. Like, what you mean? He
No,
sold out.
That was for the Oscars.
Yeah, some
but he
shit like
still
that.
like apologize for it and shit like that. Why you apologizing for something you don't need?
Matter of
to
fact, I don't
apologize?
even think he apologized for that.
I think he did.
I don't think he did.
I don't know.
He let that be. He was like, "Fuck the Oscars." He didn't do it. He's
I ain't never heard that nigga say.
We're gonna have
it
to.
like that.
We're gonna have
Okay.
to. We're going to back up Terry on that.
That nigga say he was
Research.
like. That nigga said, "Fuck the Oscars." I don't think that. 'cause
he
that was his
say,
dream.
"Fuck the Oscars."
It was his
but
dream
like,
to
hey,
fucking
if,
host
that,
that.
if this
Yeah.
is what's gonna,
They
if
took
y'all
that
wanna
from
say, yeah. And he was like, "I'm not pressed for it." Like, and I'm not gonna sell out just so I could host the Oscars. And look at him now. That didn't hurt him.
Yeah.
I mean, it hurt him, but it ain't hurt him bad.
Nah, keep doing you
It hurt
doing,
him what?
man.
It set him back one.
Kevin killing
one
it right
step.
now.
Nah, it
And
ain't
still-
really set
and
him
he's
back.
still
It's
11
it just
forward.
hurt him a little bit.
Yeah.
But
That's
look,
it.
if we look at a lot of other comedians that haven't blown up to the stat, and he's black, and so there's plenty of white comedians who ain't even reached the level that Kevin Hart reached. When you talking about performing on the big stage, sellout tours, movies, all of that stuff, and a lot of these comedians not even thinking of doing things for other people. That's why I'm saying like he embodies that GOAT persona of a comedian because he took it further than just being funny. Like I'm enabling other people to succeed in this arena also.
He business minded. I give him that. But
Let me ask y'all this though.
if he wasn't getting money, he wasn't helping no fucking body.
Man,
Why-
Stop it, man.
Nigga, that's you help people by getting money. You got to get money to help people, nigga.
I mean, he helping people and getting money within it. He's not just helping people.
So what
Like,
he's
all right, you
so
going,
what he's
you
not
going
supposed
up.
to.
I was about to
No,
say.
that's
you
not
so-
what I'm
so
saying.
you
I'm
think-
saying he's business minded.
So is he
said, "I'ma
only
create
doing it
this,
for the money?
da-da-da-da."
That's
I'm
business.
gonna say it's a big pot.
Nah,
Nah,
because he
but
doing a lot that we
there's
don't know.
There's no point of doing it.
That's true.
I could do more because Kevin Hart could stay in Hollywood and do Hollywood movies and make more than he would make from his
From his
Laugh
network?
Out Loud network. Yeah, nigga, hell yeah. You gotta pay people and shit for that. Like he could make way more. This nigga was doing movies. This nigga's dropping like 2 movies a year.
You think
Yeah.
a movie pay you
2,
more
3
than a
movies a
network pay you?
year.
He's
That's
out.
his network. You ain't talking about Fox or CBS.
That's my point.
And I
Like,
think somebody said
and you
something
got-
about that.
Do you got it on your phone? You got the Laugh Out Loud network on your phone?
No, I follow him on YouTube though.
How about you?
It's
You
in
got
the-
it on
it's-
yours?
I ain't got it on my phone.
I know you can have it in your car on your phone. So I mean, it's available. It's an app.
I got it.
I ain't
You
got
know,
it though.
do you know anybody that has it?
I got it on YouTube.
I
subscribe
had
and
it.
I follow.
But I remember a comedian saying something about that shit. Like, dang, them motherfucker got 4 movies this year. Like, slow the fuck down.
That's
Let me
why-
get in there.
That's why they like the people that know him. Is like he's one of the hardest people like
Hardest
working,
working people, yeah.
that they know. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that, but I'm not just about to be like, oh, he creating this for the people.
You sound like a hater.
Nigga,
You sound like Mike
he's
Epps.
business minded. That's
You
it.
sound like Mike Epps.
Bro, he's business minded. I'm gonna give it that because that's
Bruh,
not his only
anything
venture.
that you're doing to help the people should pay you. You should get paid for your work.
Jay-Z
what
is
you're doing for the
business
people.
minded.
What you
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying.
Yeah, that's business minded. That I didn't like. You create title and then try to make people bad for not supporting black business. Nigga, you just fixing your pockets. Now, granted, other artists do benefit from it. I guess I don't know how that should go, but how all that came out, I still ain't get title today. I'm on Apple Music, nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that like fuck the black man shit, but you're not gonna force me into doing it because you want to pad your pockets under the guise of helping the culture. I'm not sold on that. If
I don't
you
even know
help-
how much title costs, but I wasn't getting that shit. I felt like they was only having a certain amount of music on it.
He's more business minded than helping.
For real?
Hell yeah.
Yes, hell yeah.
yeah.
And I believe Dame Dash. Dame Dash said I was for the team. Jay-Z was for Jay-Z.
Y'all just like
That's why
Dame
shit.
Dash.
That's why shit.
Haters.
I don't like Dame Dash.
I hate
You
it.
talking about? But I don't like Dame Dash. I don't like his tone. He's not the type nigga that I know that I can hang around either. But I agree with him though. He
I don't
say
really
some real shit.
know him like that or follow up on him, but he be saying some real shit.
He say real, yeah. And he doesn't talk bad about Jay-Z either. He just talk about what the fuck happened. And a lot of times he don't go into detail about that. But Dame Dash whole thing was the team, and Jay-Z thing was Jay-Z. And you don't have to be on the inside to see that, because if you look at his progression, what happened? He went from Rockefeller, being co-CEO, whatever, Rockefeller, left that Def Jam, president of Def Jam, which was a Jay-Z thing, nothing to benefit Rockefeller from that. Left that, went on his own endeavors and shit. Title ain't got nothing to do with Rockefeller. None of this shit got nothing to do with team. As he progressed, it was Jay-Z, Jay-Z, Jay-Z. Dame Dash thing was, I want all of us. James Dash like, I made everybody millionaires. All of us eat. That's what Kevin.
I mean,
doing.
the person who is private.
That's what Kevin's making a way for people who ain't even established comedians.
Okay.
To get on there.
So
how much money
they're
is he
more
making
front
from
street
them?
with their business? So understood.
Who?
I understand. You got two people who are more front street with the activistness that they're doing, like everything they're doing. Like, oh yeah, I'm making this and I'm doing this with these people. Just because this one man is more private with all of his endeavors. He's private. He's not out saying, well, yeah, I was making a team of millionaires and I got these people and I'm doing this and I'm doing this and I'm doing this. Just because he's quiet don't mean he's not doing nothing. Now, I understand.
Who you talking about? Because he definitely said that.
Who?
Jay-Z.
What he say?
I made Beans $1 million. I made
that was a rap song.
Made Bleak $1 million.
We talking about actually
which way can you get your message out even more?
Discussing it and going down the line like, man, I did this, and I'm doing this right now. I got this network. My name is in this. I'm sure his name is in a lot of different shit. A lot of things. He got his hand in a lot of shit. You can't say that he's not helping people because you don't know what he got his hands in.
I'm not saying he's not helping people. I'm saying
but because he's not on the front.
It's business before people.
Sure,
it's NFL before Kaepernick.
Hold up,
it's NFL before Kaepernick, nigga.
I don't got no research on that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say Kevin's myself before.
Got a West Coast Super Bowl show? Who gives a fuck about that?
He said we're past kneeling. That's what he said.
But aren't we?
Apparently they are, because Kaepernick don't even want to kneel no more. What? It ain't me.
He can't kneel, nigga.
I'm about to say, what he gonna kneel? Where you gonna kneel at?
He can't.
Regardless, he said if he got back in the league, he wouldn't kneel no more. So apparently he passed it too. All right.
Who said that?
That's it. Kaepernick said it.
When he said that?
I'll find you the article.
Okay.
Because he definitely said it.
But yeah.
I don't know. But that's neither here nor there.
But Jay-Z said we're past kneeling and niggas was still kneeling. Who the fuck decides that we're past kneeling? Because you got a check from the NFL?
He was just discussing it. Giving his own.
His
own opinion.
He probably felt like he had bigger ideas to push the culture forward or whatever.
That's his opinion. He's not telling you to stop kneeling.
Nah, he said we're past kneeling. Like, y'all got to see the interview where he sold the fuck out for that check.
I don't know. I ain't see it.
Yeah, I ain't see it either.
Basically, he was saying, like, we got to do action, but you ain't do no action. You ain't put no action to the forefront. You
really don't know.
He just got that money.
I don't know. And I can't even say he ain't for the culture right now.
Yeah.
But history showed us that he was for Jay-Z. He might very well be for the culture now. The nigga already a billionaire now, ain't he?
So let me ask you this. Was he wrong for that?
What?
For being for him?
Not at all.
Nah.
I'm not saying not at all. Like I told y'all, everybody ain't Martin Luther King.
There you go.
I'm not mad at him for that.
Everybody got their position.
I'm just stating what it
is.
is.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that's not Kevin Hart thing. Mm-hmm. Like it's bigger than just comedy for him. Where he's providing these ways, allowing people to, even with Tiffany Haddish. Like Tiffany Haddish was doing her thing for a minute.
Come out, use the bathroom.
Go ahead until she got with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
help her out. Tiffany Haddish fucking done to the moon.
Let me ask y'all this though.
I don't know how she got there, but
because the topic was on the best, right?
All right, but look, hold up. You said why you say that?
Huh?
Why you say that?
Because she not funny.
She not funny, right?
She
to you,
funny. At all. But
she not that funny to me either.
Yeah,
but I'm happy
it's
for
opinionated.
her.
Yeah.
But that tells you something right there. He helped this girl make her way up to the top, and she ain't even. Some would say she ain't even nowhere near the funniest woman.
Yeah, some would say, yeah. Because I agree, but I'm just saying like it's an opinionated thing. Obviously, somebody thinks she's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
laughed probably once or twice.
It's 2 movies that I like her in.
Yeah.
That she ain't even have to try. Like certain shit, she just tried too much. But
Yeah.
the roles that she played, Keanu and it's this joint. Fuck, I forgot what it's called.
I think she about to play a serious
Jenny
role in the movie.
McCarthy and Tiffany Haddish and somebody else.
She changing it up. I think she about to play a serious role in the movie.
But nah, go ahead what you was about to say when you said something about the best.
Oh, I was gonna say, people always say like, who's the number one? Who's the number one? Why does it have to be a number one? Why do we box ourselves in? Like, why can't it be 2 number ones? Or 6
Ain't
number
no
ones?
such thing as 2 number
I don't know,
ones.
because
Nah, I'm just saying it could
when
be.
there's 2 number ones, it's 11.
I mean, that's just a comparison. I'm just
It
saying
ain't no
though.
such thing as 2 goats. None of that.
Nah,
Everybody-
it could be. I think it could be.
Everybody has their favorite.
I think that's natural order. I think
Who
I just
says
think-
that though?
Everybody
Nature.
has their favorite.
Nah, nature shows you that. Like, even with lions, like, you got the alpha male, there's a number one, there's a leader. Because majority of people are followers. So when you say, like, that's why I say he's the best. Because he didn't make it to the top just for himself. He still does. This is what a leader does. He still does for others, help make a way for others, and without diminishing anybody else, even people that go against him. Like, I'm fine with somebody being number one if he's for the people.
I wouldn't say number one. I say he's a great.
Yeah.
And I would say there's multiple greats.
You top 5.
That's how I would put it. I think Dave Chappelle's a great.
I just
I
appreciate
think
that
Chris
more.
Rock's a great.
I have a
I
great
agree,
appreciation
yeah.
for Dave Chappelle after we seen that documentary.
Yeah, like, so I would put them on the same level. I wouldn't say like one or the other is number one. I think both of them are greats.
Dave, my man, and he from the.
But it's
He's
just
from
like
the
it's
hole.
just like motherfucking rap music. It's just like anything else. Somebody can say, "Oh, this is my number one." You be like, "This is my number one," and then y'all just go back and forth like line for line or
Yeah, you could.
bar for bar, and it'll be a never ending story.
Yeah, true. I don't know.
That's the point of it. Everybody got a different perspective about it. And it's fine.
Yeah,
For sure.
that's putting pressure on people that don't need to put pressure on, that can't handle it sometimes.
There you go.
That's what we got to teach them how to handle the pressure.
Wait, is
Yeah,
that
for
emotional?
From
What?
a man, yeah.
But pressure.
But
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
saying-
tell me. You had another
Nah,
question?
Who, me?
Yeah, I thought you said you had 2 questions.
Oh, y'all want to do it?
We can end
Somebody
it with that.
asked me another question. Yeah. Let me pull that up real quick. It's a simple one. I think I already know all y'all answers already.
Oh shit.
All right, so
This person,
no, I ain't gonna say no names. But listen,
anonymous.
yeah. So, should an ex-wife change their last name back to their maiden name?
I think so. I'm gonna say yeah.
If she want to, shit.
She already ex.
What you
Fuck
mean?
it. She already going.
know.
She's
She's not-
already getting divorced. She might as well do everything.
Yeah, you already believe in
Fuck it.
divorce.
You already
might-
believe in divorce. Might as well go back.
What
Fuck
the
it.
fuck you want to keep my name for?
I don't want her to have my motherfucking name.
So, like the ones that keep your name, how's that? How would you feel?
it
about
ain't
that?
yours.
You better stay married
Give
to
my
me.
shit back.
You better stay
Nah,
married.
yeah, because
Nah,
if you famous, they keeping that name.
I was about to say, cause Kim Kardashian, she changed her name back to Kardashian,
Yeah.
and that's her brand, and that's how she gonna make her money.
Yep.
Shit, but Kevin Hart wife.
She ain't never changed her name.
Kim Kardashian West.
Yeah.
Nah,
So the
she had-
Kardashian was always there.
Yeah, but she had the West. She dropped the West.
That's an even deeper conversation. Ain't no way I'm getting married if you're not taking my whole name, my name on.
Yeah, we ain't doing
Why? You
nothing
don't,
hyphenated.
you don't want no hyphen?
no.
Hell no, I
Why
ain't doing
not?
nothing
But
hyphenated.
I ain't
Kevin
doing
Hart,
hyphen.
ex-wife, keeping his name.
Yep. Cause she can eat off of it. Nah, I'm not doing nothing hyphenated.
But
This is
I ain't gonna speak on some people's, because some people might be like, "Listen, you still my family. You can keep my name." I
Man,
don't know.
fuck
I
outta
don't
here.
know that situation.
Fuck out of here.
He's a-
nah, you want to leave?
You gone. Get the
Oh,
fuck
I'm
on.
if
Go
it's
with what
me,
you came with.
I know some niggas that's hyphenated.
I'm signing that divorce papers, and one of
That
the
nigga
one of
lying
the
like
pops up
shit.
is saying, "Give me my name back."
Yeah, this ain't you no more.
Yeah, it said,
But I don't even believe in divorce.
we releasing
so
each other.
I don't
If
believe
you
in
releasing
divorce.
that name,
So you wouldn't get married if she wanted to hyphenate,
She's
blah
not.
blah.
My
No.
wife is not
Montgomery.
hyphen.
No,
My wife is
no
not
hyphen.
hyphenating.
You're not
shit.
doing that.
bro.
That's fucked up.
nah, it ain't fucked
Y'all
up.
niggas is
Bro,
big.
how we supposed to be one?
I would
And you
feel
still-
some type of way
you
about
got
that
a
for sure.
hyphenated Name like you.
I would feel some type
I'm
of way
still
about that.
Kardashian.
So y'all
West.
need to
No, the
just
fuck
drop
you ain't.
drop your name, her name. Y'all just be like, we gonna call ourselves Zulai.
Nah, you
Nah.
know when they used to get married, they used to say, "I present Mr. and Mrs."
Yeah.
and they'll say the
Bland.
man's name.
The whole name, yeah.
Yeah,
Because you're
Because
coming his
you're
legacy.
one now. Now
Yeah.
it's different.
Yeah.
Now they'll be like Marshall Harris and Shanika Jones Harris.
And it would not
Like-
be a problem.
Wait a minute.
I don't like
You
that
made a
shit.
mistake.
Oh, yeah.
It would
Like,
not
hold
be a
up.
problem.
You ain't signed that paper yet, did you? Nah, we ain't married.
I wouldn't even care, man.
I'm like, your father paid for this motherfucker too?
Bet.
Would y'all say? Would
That's
y'all
why
say?
she keeping his last
And
name.
you can keep that motherfucker too.
Would y'all?
I
Would
ain't
y'all?
married this
Hold on,
brother.
that's deep though. Would y'all say that's a perspective?
What?
Like thesis I had.
Hell nah.
What you mean?
It wouldn't be like everybody's perspective is making you
It's
be
how
like,
I feel.
Nah,
Oh,
it's-
it's how I
about
feel.
mine.
Yeah. You
Like,
right.
how
You
I
right.
feel.
You right. Because I would.
the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what they say. They
Nah,
might
I was
be
just.
for
I was just checking
hyphenated.
myself for a second, but you're right.
it's your
how I
Nah,
feel.
but
Yeah.
my ex, this is why I got a lot of respect for her. So before she even met any potential husbands, like she wrote a book and everything, and everything that she stamps her names to, she said she never put her last name because she knew that it would change when she gets married.
Oh, that's what's
And
up.
so like you know how like artists like Megan Good, actors like Megan Good, people who are already famous before they got married, because that's already their brand.
They don't change their last name.
They don't change their last names and everything. And she was like, because I know that I'm going to get married, she didn't use her last name, so she used her first and her middle name as her brand.
That's what's
You know,
up.
some people.
Shout out to
gosh,
you.
that's
Yeah, that's
smart,
dope.
Slim.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
they
their
did.
real name.
Yeah.
You
A
said
lot of
what?
people that we know that are famous, it's not their names are not even their real name. Like CD Lamb and shit. His name is not CD.
But that's what he's known for.
we know this.
But what you say?
What's his real name?
Like Sedarius or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, what you say?
But that's what he's known for.
Nah, it's a lot of people that have like show names.
But like, it's a lot of people that
Well,
use
Jamie
it.
Foxx.
Mike
real
Tyson.
name is not Jamie Foxx.
Damn
That's
sure
what I'm
ain't.
saying. That's what I mean. His show name. So he ain't gonna have to change that if he get married. I mean, if I'm saying, say he had a daughter and she had a show name or whatever, she wouldn't have to change that name because that's her show name.
I got what you're saying.
Nigga, Jamie Foxx's name is Eric Bishop.
See, his wife gonna be Bishop. Y'all gonna be like, why ain't it Fox? You stupid ass.
Because it's Bishop, young.
Bitch,
And
shut
Fox. All right, we done, young?
Shut up.
Are we finished or we done?
Yeah, young. I'm tired of backing
He
up
said, I ain't
Terry.
gonna say it no more.
No more Terry.
What time is it?
All three.
Fuck
y'all.
Terry.
Let's go. New game started. Y'all playing?
It's
Nah,
4:45.
we already won, champ.
That's all right.
Played
All right, that's a
yesterday.
bet. All right, I got to find out we won.
Man,
Y'all
shed
lost.
hate
I seen it.
and debated,
Fuck
man.
you.
Shed hate.
We won. There's some problems, but we gonna talk about it.
All right.
I am tired.
All
I
right,
am
so we
tired.
out. We back. That's another one wrapped up.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all.
Closing remarks, fellas.
Love, like, subscribe. We love that free love.
I don't got shit to say.
Hate that shit. Debate that shit. Hate that shit. Debate that shit.
I'm
All right.
hungry.
Let's do this. We
All right,
out,
man.
y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
One love. See you next time.